Hello guys, what's cracking? Episode 6, right? That's Book of Boba Fett. That's where we're at. I've been trying my hardest to not see anything. So yeah, man. I'm gonna have to see about how this is here. So before we start, let's see who's all up in the chat. I know this is kind of earlier than I usually do, but I didn't want to wait, right? I got shit to do. I don't want to get spoiled. So I'm just like, you know what? We'll just go ahead and do it right now. So Jason up in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing, my friend? Ladies man as well. Stonks bye. I don't know what that means. So we'll see. Braden also up in the house. What's up, my friend? It was amazing. Ready for Anthony to watch this masterpiece. So we'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything, guys. I don't know anything. Xander, yeah, well, welcome, my friend. Don't spoil in the chat either. Yeah, please let me just kind of, we're gonna see how this works. Primetime reviews as well. Yo, enjoy the episode, dude. What's up, my friend? Cold pizza. You don't even know how amazing this is about to be, kids. All right, we'll see, man. Watched it this morning. Simon, what's up, my friend? Maz as well. What's up, dude? Again, if you guys don't already know, this is totally going to be a live thing and spoilers, so hey. Blitz as well. Oh yeah, episode 6. All right, well, we'll see, my friends. Tim Farnsworth, what's up, man? Hey Anthony, enjoyed the episode. Gotta see reactions. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I hope. Andy H as well. What's up, my friend? Great stuff. And Blitz as well. Hit that like and subscribe like now. Yeah, dude, please, if you guys already haven't, appreciate that. I'm 954 subscribers. So yeah, man. I'm so damn excited to see Anthony's reaction. Get this started. Okay. Well, okay. Let's just do it. I think my audio is set. There's obviously a recap, so we're gonna push play on this first. I'm gonna probably push play on my television as well as my computer, so let's just roll this right now. And I need to okay, so I'm not gonna talk for a second.
That is the opposite of our creed.
Let me know how the audio sounds right now.
Solidarity are the way.
What shall I forge for the foundling Grogu?
Welcome to the sanctuary.
I'm just here to introduce myself and assure you that your business will continue to thrive under my watchful eye. As I'm sure you all know, the Pike Syndicate are mustering troops.
All right, so do you guys, okay, you hear it? It's not too loud? Because that's the thing, I got to be careful too, right? I can't get like a copyright ding. I don't know if the volume is too loud
What I'm short on
coming through to you guys.
Boba Fett.
Okay, all right.
Sure would appreciate it.
Tell him it's
So
on
here
the
we go, my friends.
house. First, I gotta
Audio
hand
is
this
sweet.
to
All
him.
right, Aries is going to spill his coffee. All right, Will is up in the house too. What's up, Will? Episode was great. Still Mando season 2.75-ish though. Well, don't say anything, man. I don't know shit. Yet. Let's see. Did this episode is so Star Wars excited for you? All right, man. We're gonna find out, man. Aries is gonna nut from this episode. Oh yeah, man. Andreas as well, man. Appreciate you coming on in, my friend. Let's see. We're about to find out. Mary Sullivan already saw the show, but here's support and see reaction. I appreciate. I'm also trying to chat with you guys as well. So I apologize if I don't quite catch with everybody here. So what do we got here? Moisture Farm, Tatooine, Pikes, Land Speeder. All right, let's see what's going on here. I got my coffee ready too, as Aries would say. I'm ready to roll. Oh shit, it's fucking Cobb Vanth.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, being you're not from around here, and say you figured you're in the middle of nowhere. But everything out
I
there,
fucking love Timothy Oliphant.
everything out there is the most Pelgo territories. And these stripes indicate I'm the marshal of said
He's just like Raylan Givens, bro, in
Now,
Justified.
I don't know what arrangements you have with the authorities in Mos Espa, and let's be honest, in Mos Eisley anything goes. But out here, I'm the one tells folks what to do.
Oh yeah.
didn't see what's in that chest. And consequently, no laws have been broken, far as I'm concerned.
Okay. I love him, bro.
Gentlemen, load up your wares and head back to where you came. We can chalk this one up to you guys reading the map wrong.
Well, hell yeah. What's up, Kinky Sphincter? How you doing, bud? Yeah, it's just like Justified, man. He just that quick draw, bro. You guys haven't watched Justified, you need to watch that shit.
I can see you're the smart one.
Hmm.
I got a proposition for your bosses. Tell them I've heard of the syndicate. Take their credits back with you. And I say this with respect. Anyone gets lost running spies through Mos Pelgo again will be lost forever.
Hell yeah, man.
Now load that chest and go. Considered a fine for trespassing.
It's worth more than your town.
Well, then maybe I'll retire.
Hell yeah, man. So come on, Hot Toys. Come on. Give me that Cobb Vanth, bro. He's in it again. He's gotta be a figure. I freaking absolutely love him, man. Mike, what's up, my friend? Enjoyed this one. Great stuff. An amazing ending. Absolutely should have been Mando. Well, let me see. I haven't watched it yet. Perfect actor for this. I couldn't agree more, man. I love Timothy Olyphant, man. Loved him in Deadwood. Loved him in Justified. And he's like, they just took his character basically and inserted him into Star Wars, and I couldn't be happier. Andre, I haven't seen shit, bro. I'm watching this live right now. Cobb Vanth inbound, baby. Yeah, let's go. So there was nothing in the box, I guess. I'm gonna turn it down real quick just because of the music. From the desert comes a stranger. All right. Good question. Where can you watch Justified? I think I accidentally fast forwarded. Shit. Did I fast forward? I fast forwarded like just a smidge. Was it Spice? I didn't know if it was Spice. It just looked like sand. All right, so I think my things are a little out of sync. I accidentally fast forwarded my my computer. Yo, is that R2? What the fuck is going on here? Oh shit. All right, so Spice. Okay. Oh fuck, bro. So if we got an R2 here, are we gonna see Luke? What's going on, man? Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing.
Hello, friend. I'm looking for Skywalker.
Hmm?
I came to see the kid. Grogu?
All right. Okay, so what the hell is this? Okay. For me, I'm just watching live, brother. Yeah, so I don't know. Give me the new Hot Toys. Yeah, man, we need another one. Pablo, yeah, man, when we're done, we'll talk. And I think I may have Mario come on in here after the stream. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know when I muted it, it muted the whole thing. My apologies. I had somebody hollering at me. Okay, so what are these little worker droids? They're building something here? What are they building? Like a temple? Yeah, sorry guys. I didn't realize when I muted everything. All right. You were up at 5 a.m. just to watch this or what?
That's where they are.
That's what I was thinking, Knights of Ren. Well,
Don't shut off.
we'll see here. Like I said, I haven't seen this. Androids. Ralph says this is Hot Toys sales promo. Well, we'll see, man.
Hey, I'm looking for Skywalker.
Hell yeah.
He had a kid with him?
I told you guys that shit. I was like, he's gonna go see Grogu. I didn't think he was going straight to Mando yet, you know, or Boba.
Is anyone here? Anyone alive?
Interesting. You're at work at 3 a.m. Luckily you can watch it. Hell yeah. Australia came up 7 p.m. prime time. Now it's 4:30 a.m. Watch Anthony's reaction. Hell yeah, dude, that's late for you, bro. It's like 10:30 a.m. for me right now. Man, okay, so he's going to try to find Luke and Grogu. And there's Grogu. And there's Luke again. I wasn't sure if they were going to show him again. Shit. How's this deep fake? Does he look better? Let's see. I mean, Grogu's Grogu, you know, whatever. It's cool. But Luke, oh, Luke does look better. Can I like kick back so you guys can kind of see this on my TV? That way it's okay. It's not too bad this way. Deepfake is tight. Much better job on Luke. They improved it by miles. Look how amazing Luke looks. Yo. Yeah, dude, it's pretty fucking good. Yeah, lips are hard to do. But I agree here with Simon. He looks pretty incredible. New Book of Boba Fett Luke with updated skull. Shit, dude. Don't even talk like that. But you're probably right. No, you won't. Like, I've had the TV in the back before. It's all blurred out anyway. Like, the YouTube bots don't really see this shit. Especially with me kind of like in front of it. So this is pretty dope. So we're actually seeing him trying. This is great. This is great because I thought when they showed Luke, I didn't think we were going to see him again. But now that they're able to do this, that means we can keep seeing Luke if they wanted to, you know what I'm saying? If they want to continue. You know what I mean? If they wanted to continue showing him, that's cool. He's just lifting all the frogs. Even his voice is better. Yeah, I think so, man. I cried many times when I first watched this episode. Well, we're gonna see, my friend. Now I really wish they would have done an R2 Luke 2-pack. Yeah, maybe they still will, man. I'm with Knights of Ren. I had tears in my eyes and a smile from ear to ear this entire episode. Well, I'm just excited to see Luke again. It's such a freaking trip to me, bro. Because I watched Luke, you know, when I was a kid. And now I'm 40 and I'm looking at him like it's like yesterday. So, I mean, the technology's awesome, bro.
I want to tell you about someone you remind me of a great deal. His name was Yoda.
Oh, we named him Yoda.
He was small like you, but his heart was huge, and the Force was strong in him. He once said to me, "Size matters not." That's how he talked. He would speak in riddles. Have you heard anyone talk like that back home?
Yeah, it still looks pretty good. I mean, he still looks pretty good. Looks better.
Remember back home? Would you like to remember?
bro.
Let me help you remember.
All right, so that's pretty badass. Are we getting like a weird flashback for Grogu's memories? Oh shit. Okay, so what's happening here? Order 66. Okay, someone with a green lightsaber. Someone with a blue lightsaber. Dead, dead, dead. Okay, so those guys were of no consequence. Whose lightsaber is that? Yo.
Welcome back.
Poor Grogu.
The galaxy is a dangerous place, Grogu. I will teach you to protect yourself.
This is fucking badass. Because I read the books, man, and then Luke starts his own, Jedi temple, and he starts training people, and it was absolutely nothing like the sequel trilogy. So this is really cool, man. I'm gonna be stoked nearly. Oh, Ahsoka, what the fuck?
You. I didn't expect to see you here.
Oh, shit, bro.
I'm an old friend of the family.
I didn't expect that.
I thought you weren't going to help train Grogu.
I'm not. Master Luke is.
Then what are you doing here?
That's my question for you.
I'm
Okay.
here to see the kid.
I agree.
R2 brought you to me
To
instead.
Catherine. I don't watch the. Yeah, that's true, Maz. But I still am familiar with it.
There's nothing now, but will someday be a great school. Grogu will be its first student.
Hell yeah. So he is building the
Let me know how
academy.
he's doing.
He's doing fine.
I want to see him.
Yo, so like, don't spoil it. But are we gonna see Boba Fett this episode?
I know you do. Let us take a walk.
I mean, I'm still digging this shit. This is fucking badass. But hell yeah, old friends of the family.
I warned you when we met that your attachment to Grogu would be difficult to let go of.
Indeed.
He was a Mandalorian foundling in my care. I just want to make sure he's safe.
There is no place in the galaxy more safe than here with Luke.
I don't understand why.
Yeah,
you
Mando.
allowed the
Exactly,
Skywalker
bro.
decision to be
Exactly.
completed when you wouldn't.
What's up about Future? How you doing, man?
Because it was his choice. I don't control the wants of others.
Then it's my choice to go and see him.
Of course.
The
If
Book of
that
Luke
is what-
Skywalker. Yeah. So that's cool. So she's finally met Luke,
All right.
essentially, right?
Are you doing this for Grogu?
Is that what,
Or
ladies, man, here? Is that what you're
yourself?
saying? Finally meeting Luke. I haven't seen it yet. I mean, they're here.
I want to give him this.
Andre, big shout out to the chat for not spoiling it. Coolest chat community. I appreciate it. Yes, absolutely, guys.
As a Mandalorian foundling, he should have this. It's his right.
Foundling. Perhaps he is a Padawan now.
Ooh. Perhaps. What's up, Negan? How you doing, man? Jay, my man, brother Cousins. Just finished
By the
watching,
way,
and I still can't believe what I've
Colonel will
seen.
Protect him.
Well, we're live right now, bro. Listen, Jay, if you want to come in after this episode,
If you're set on it.
let me know, because I think Mario's going to jump in too, and we're just going to have we're going to continue the stream and kind of talk about it.
I came all this way.
So, Jay, if you want to do that, let me know here, and I'll send you the link.
Grogu misses you a great deal.
Because it was just gonna be Mario, but if you want to come in, Jay, that would be
If
awesome.
he sees you,
Excuse me.
it will only make things more difficult for him.
Oh, so she's saying, hey, don't see him. Don't see whatchamacallit, Grogu, because it's gonna make it difficult for him. If I understand.
Make sure he's protected.
Space Pimp activated. That's right, my friend. Please make sure to go check out Brother Cousins if you haven't already. Moz, no, it's not really that. I was just gonna really just chat with Mario, and then I'm not sure. Like, I didn't anticipate Jay popping in, but I don't know just yet. Because I'm still trying to juggle chat too and watch this. You're all good, brother. No worries. I think you and I are going to be working on something a little bit later today as well anyway, so take care of what you got to take care of. See, Grogu's not stupid. See, he knows that was him. So that's sad, right? eBay right now is insanity. Please check prices out live. Yeah, let's take a look here.
It's time to continue your training.
This episode made me cry for real. Yeah, I'm feeling, this is pretty good so far, man. I don't know, Collector. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, dude, I know. He just reached. He knew.
That's all you got? Bend down. Jump, and as you do, feel the force flow through you.
I'm interested in why we're seeing all this
Don't try.
in a Book of Boba Fett. You know what I'm saying? Like last week's episode, now this.
Come on. I want to show you something.
All right, this is fucking cool. He's running through with him on his back, dude. That's fucking awesome. That's just like Yoda. Wow, man. All right, this is pretty dope, dude. I know, Empire with Grogu, man. Yeah, dude.
Look, the wide world exists in balance. Feel the force.
The Book of
all
Star
around
Wars.
you.
Yeah, Jay, this shit is dope. Yeah, I would say so. I haven't seen Boba in like 2 weeks, bro.
Through the force.
And I couldn't be fucking happier.
Balance as well.
Oh shit.
Concentrate.
This is really cool though that he's like teaching him.
Use the force.
Yeah, man, this is dope. This is dope.
That's it. Very good.
I've lost hope in seeing the Empire Strikes Back lineup. No, maybe not, man. Maybe not. Oh shit. Lightsaber training. Call this whatever you want. I don't care. This episode is one of the best pieces of Star Wars media ever made. Well, so far I'm digging it. Bro, I got them goosebumps right now, man. It's fucking cool, man. It's Luke, man.
This is a training remote. It will test your reflexes.
Yeah, dude, this is really good, man. The deepfake's really good.
No, that isn't how it works.
Well, we'll see. We'll see, my
This is
friends.
how it works.
How cool is your childhood hero Luke training in his prime? Dude, I'm serious, man. Yeah, it's really awesome. The droid just shot Grogu. That's awesome.
Always get back up.
No. I'm watching. I'm just kind of zipping back and forth here. Ooh.
Very good.
Oh shit, he's doing like some Yoda jumps. Yeah, bro. So it's cool that Grogu doesn't seem so, baby. You know how he was always like being like, it's cool. You see him jumping around. You know what I mean? He's moving around. How he's jumping. He's floating. That's really cool. He's like, bitch. Oh yeah, man. That's totally good, bro. This is pretty good so far, man.
You've taught him well.
It's more like he's remembering that I'm actually teaching.
He learned to jump from the froggies. Hell yeah. Show should have been 20. I know, man. This is
Sometimes
good.
the student guides the master.
Yeah, Jason, maybe, bro. Josh, what's up, my friend? I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it.
I told you. Two share a strong bond. And you brought him a gift.
Yeah, totally. Attack of the Clones, dude. Totally. So he brought him the gift. All right, well, hold on, Brayden. We'll see, brother.
Sometimes I wonder if his heart is in it.
So much like your father.
Oh, so she knows. I was going to ask that, but she just said so much like your father.
What should I do about him?
Trust your instincts.
Oh, yeah. Bro.
Will I see you again?
Perhaps. May the Force be with you.
Yo. Yeah, this is dope, man. Holy shit. No, everything just, I know, right? That's how I'm feeling too. That's okay. That's okay. We don't need Boba. We don't need Boba, man. They already ruined his ass. This is phenomenal. With the Chinese holiday, does that mean Hot Toys doesn't? Yeah, typically, yeah. Typically, there's probably not going to be any announcements. Well, he's coming in, so let's see here. I think, well, I don't know, man. That would be an interesting thing. Yeah, perhaps, Brayden, yes. Hell yeah. This new Luke theme. I know, I love the new Luke theme. It really does sound good. Do you think Luke and Ahsoka were bumping uglies? Like, we'll see. I don't know, man. All right, so he's here.
The Pike Syndicate has been gathering soldiers the last few weeks. Mayor Mark Shays is on their payroll and has flown off-world, which leads us to believe the storm is about to break.
It was a scheduled vacation, actually.
Hold on to my seat. Hold on to my pants. 2 scenes away. All right, what, let me see. What's going on?
The 3 crime families of Mos Espa seem willing to
Hey, look, it's
go
Boba Fett.
and let the Pikes
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a minute.
on our territory. This is the Mandalorian Din Djarin. Thanks to him and Chrysanthemum, we now have enough experienced muscle to act as enforcers. The mods have done a thorough job of surveying the streets, but we lack the numbers to cover our territory if an all-out war comes. We need foot soldiers.
I might be able to help with that.
Hmm? Is he gonna call in some Mandos? All right, don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. We're gonna find out. So split a bit. Let the man watch. No, I know. I'm. Oh, we got a sandcrawler with what is? That's the crate dragon skull, bro. That's dope. All right, love this episode. Just continue this for 8 more. Hell yeah, man. A cameo in his own show. That's right. I know Boba didn't say shit. Yeah, man. All right, whatever. Let's okay. I'm gonna watch. Is he coming to talk to Cobb Vanth? Because that's where the Jawas were, right? And he's gonna call these people in. Is that what's happening? Don't tell me.
You want to park your starship, you got to do it out there in the flats.
I'm looking for Marshal Vanth.
Yep, he is dope.
I don't think you heard what I said.
I heard you.
I'll take it from here, Deputy.
I'm watching, my
He's
friend.
new. Still a bit jumpy. Is that a Naboo starfighter?
Hell yeah.
That's what it started off as. Haven't seen you since you gave up your armor. How have you been?
More careful.
Mhm.
Where's the little guy?
Back with his own folk.
That's too bad. I guess we both lost something we were fond of.
Yeah.
Buy you a drink?
Yeah, I love Cobb Vanth. The Jawas are so funny. Hell yeah, man. Mando's so social now. Well, you know, he's built up some
I
friends.
still don't see what all that's got to do with me.
I need you to lead a garrison. Your people are good fighters, and there's plenty of credits in it for them, too.
The piece is intact, Mando. We took out that dragon. My people don't want to fight no more.
Hell yeah.
Your town might be good for now, but it's all part of the same planet. We need good people to step up, or the spice is bound to come through these parts.
As long as I'm here, that's not a problem. So why should they risk their lives for this Boba Fett?
Mos Pelgo might be good right now.
Freetown.
What?
It's called Freetown now.
We changed the name. Suits us better.
Well, I fought side by side with the citizens of Freetown, and they're brave people. And the Pike Syndicate.
There's
has
always a bigger
outnumbered.
fish.
We
Hell
need
yeah,
their help.
Qui-Gon.
The town wants no part of it. That's a city folk fight.
Yeah, we definitely need a Cobb Vanth. I've been saying that shit since day one, man.
Is that what you say?
And now I'm even more confident that we're gonna get him.
We're square, you and me.
Yes, we are.
Hmm.
But I didn't think you were one to back down from bullies.
See, that's what I like about you, Mando. That big smile of yours lets you get away with anything.
A big smile.
There's no easy way to ask for a favor.
I'll tell you what. Things are tough around here. But I'll see what I can do.
All right. So he met up with Cobb, and now he's taking off. All right. KG, what's up, my friend? Wait till you see what's about to happen. Yeah, that's what people keep saying.
Word out.
I'm loving it so far, but here we go, right?
I want to have a meeting.
It's not our problem, Marshal.
No, but it might be after they hear what I'm going to say.
I'm looking, I'm watching, guys. I see a bantha. Like a bantha, right? He's right there. Wind chimes. Is this fucking Cad Bane? Hold up.
Afternoon, Marshal.
Do me a favor and tell these people to head inside for a spell.
Is something wrong, Marshal?
I hope not. Just rather err on the side of safety.
I'm looking. I see somebody out in the distance with a hat and a trench coat.
What's going on, boss?
Let me handle this, deputy.
I'm not leaving you out here alone.
Get inside.
I'm hallucinating? All right. It is. That's cool, bro. Can we get a better look of him? Hell yeah. Is that Tom Clancy's voice?
And who might you be?
Whatever Fett is paying you, we'll match. And all you've got to do is stay put and let things play out.
Hey, the Marshal ain't for sale.
Hell yeah, Hot Toys, bro. Yeah,
Sorry,
dude.
I didn't catch your name.
Whoa. He looks cool, man. Look at that. Look at this shit.
Be careful where I was sticking my nose if I were you.
Is that friendly advice or a threat?
Boba Fett is a cold-blooded killer who worked for the Empire.
Ooh.
You tell your spice runners Tatooine's closed for business. This planet's seen enough violence.
It is, right? It is the original actor.
You should have never given up your armor.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, no, we were thinking about it, dude. That's right. I mean, Cobb Vanth was very likely, and I think that's awesome that they're actually doing it. Is it okay? Corey Burton. Okay. Well, they sure are fucking building up the suspense. Oh.
Tatooine belongs to the Syndicate. As long as the spice keeps running, everyone will be left alone.
Yeah, I'm trying, homie. I'm trying. Well, I'm sure Cobb Vanth is fine. He just got him in the shoulder. Yo, Carlos, what's up, man? Yo. All right. So we got a Cad Bane. Pretty freaking cool. Now we're back at the cantina. Oh, like the sideshow piece or what, man? Yeah, no, we're gonna get a Hot Toys, bro. Don't even worry about that shit. We're getting a freaking we're getting a Hot Toy.
Might I get you something?
Does this look like Jeepers Creepers? Oh yeah. Vanth head sculpt will have Iron Man hair. You know, it's look, man. We're gonna get a Black Chrysanthemum. We're gonna get Cobb Vanth. We're gonna get Cad Bane, obviously. Give me that Twi'lek girl right there, yo. I'll be happy. I mean, think of everything that they've been pumping out for Mandalorian as far as Hot Toys goes. You tell me they're not gonna make all this shit? There's no way. We're getting all this stuff, guys.
Wait, you forgot your Captuna.
Oh shit. I just blew up the cantina, bro. Yes. Me too, ladies man. Good morning, guards. Yes. How you forget how good this episode was? You just watched it. Nah, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Okay, so this is the gift. This is I don't know what this is yet, but this was forged out of the spear. I called that shit. I said he was getting chainmail, dude. That's fucking... You guys remember that, right? I called that. I was like, Grogu gonna be jumping around in some fucking Beskar chainmail, bro.
I will give you a choice.
A choice? Oh, he's got another one. A little lightsaber.
Is a lightsaber.
Oh shit! Hold up, chat. Hold up. Let me.
It belonged to my teacher, Master Yoda.
It's Yoda's lightsaber. Dope.
And now, I'm offering it to you.
Sir Grogu a lot. Hell yeah, man.
But you may choose only one.
Oh, that's lame. You choose only one. Of course, you're gonna get the lightsaber.
Your friend, the Mandalorian.
Well, maybe.
However, you will be giving into attachment to those that you love, and forsaking the way of the Jedi. But if you choose the lightsaber, you will be the first student in my academy, and I will train you to be a great Jedi.
Well, then obviously choose the freaking lightsaber.
It will take you many years to master the ways of the Force, and you may never see the Mandalorian again. Because, Grogu, a short time for you is a lifetime for someone else.
Hell yeah, Big Papa Grogu's got your. So yeah, dude. Oh man. Oh hell yeah, dude. I do too, bro. You're all good, Josh. Just like. Find out season 3 of the Mando. Is that how it's gonna be? Is that it? Is that it? Hey, mother. All right. Yo. Yeah, Luke guilt trips Yoda. He's like, because of attachment, you'll never be a Jedi if you take this fucking armor. I'm not gonna teach you. Or you can take the lightsaber. Oh, geez. Fucking Luke. What's going on, man? It's Yoda's the comic. Someone destroyed Yoda, so they dismissed that comic. I don't give a crap what they did. This was amazing. Single songwriter, what's up, my friend? What did I think? Well, we're gonna get into that, I think, right now, man. So how is that Yoda's lightsaber didn't drop? I don't know, man. Somehow Palpatine returned, right? So just go with it, I guess. In my opinion, this was a great episode, but do you think it was more fan service? I don't know, man. It was pretty dope. I don't know if it's gonna. That's hard to say. 9.4. The only part I didn't like was Luke making him choose, acting like a jealous girlfriend. Well, but it makes sense though, right? Because that's how the Jedi are, right? And he's telling you, hey, we don't have attachment, so don't be fucking with Mando. You know what I'm saying? No attachments, right? Amazing episode. Yeah, man. I think this thing was phenomenal. I don't know, man. I don't know, Andreas. I don't know. Grogu needs a hoodie to go with his Beskar shirt. I think it'd be dope as cool, man. I think it would be great. Just checking in with chat, guys. Hold on. I'm just making sure I've got everything set up here. Damn, Jay, hold on. Is he? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me check something here. Because it's sending me voice messages that I can't listen to right now. So, Grogu, yeah, dude, come on, guys, this was dope, man. It's all made deliberately like a puzzle. Yo, that shit was dope. That was dope, man. KG says, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. Almost to 1K. Yes, sir. KG Shyamalan, my man. If you guys haven't already, please do so. I'd very much appreciate it. Maybe this Doc Smizzle, by the way, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in. You're saying maybe this was Luke's first mistake as a trainer, making Grogu choose, and that's why he became a grumpy old man. Maybe, man. Mando season 3 is going to be off the chain. Yeah, bro. So now this is going to be really interesting for the final episode. Now, does it make up for the first 4 episodes? I don't know. Let's ask Mario. What's up, my friend?
Hey, good morning, everybody. What's happening?
Oh, you tell me, man. What the fuck did we just watch, bro?
Hang on, I'm getting feedback, bro.
Oh, you are. It's me. Hold on.
All right.
It's me. How about now?
Check. Much better. Okay.
I had my broadcast stream mix coming through so everybody could listen to the audio. So,
dude,
welcome.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me, man. I mean, shit. I'm happy to be here. But, yo, what did we just watch, man? And how crazy was this? I mean, it's like Dave Filoni basically took his Star Wars toys and just laid them out and let him out to play with, and let all of us basically watch him play with his toys. Yeah. And what's up, Jason? What's going on, chat? And here's the thing. I really did like this episode. But there was too much, in my opinion. It was a lot of fan service, and it did nothing to advance the main plot. It's as if the writers forgot that this was a Boba Fett show, and they're just concentrating on like the chapter of the Mandalorian and the chapter of Luke Skywalker, along with the Mandalorian within the actual Book of Boba. You know what I mean?
I forgot we were even watching Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
Shit. We're watching Star Wars right now.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved it, man. I love that. We first come to see R2, and I was like, oh shit, it's freaking R2 again. That was great to see. Ahsoka shows up. We see Luke again with a much, much better deepfake tech applied this time, man. It looked
much better.
Way better. I mean, there were some scenes where I thought it kind of looked a little bit off, but for the most part, I think they actually nailed it. It looked amazing. I mean, it looked really, really lifelike. And I think they did a great job with the voice acting as well. I mean, I heard Mark Hamill in a lot of it. Some of it didn't sound so much like him, in my opinion, when he was younger, but I think they nailed it. They did a great job. But the my one gripe I want to say with Luke is just that Grogu, let me teach you the ways of the Force. It's a large galaxy out there.
Right, you feel like he's
and
very
I will teach you-
monotone and like
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? So it's yeah, I was he's really he's hella serious. I understand that. He's at the point of his life, where he's where he's the wise Jedi now, starting up the academy and everything, which was great to see at the same time. But we get on the planet, you see all those you get all those bots that are putting the stones together to put the school up. That was really cool to see, man. And I don't get me wrong, I want to see more of that. But this is the Book of Boba, dude. We're supposed to be watching build up. I thought, considering this was the penultimate episode, I thought they were gonna actually go to war. Similar to like what they would do in Game of Thrones, where it'd be like a big episode.
right, and then the last
especially
episode
season
would kind
2,
of like wrap
like
that
the
up
wrap
or-
up. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping that they would do. But I mean, it just seems like there's not much substance to the show at all, and I don't have much hope, for this war. It's going to be extremely shallow, in my opinion. But I hope I'm wrong. I'm sure we'll all be completely surprised, and we all might be buzzing by the end of it. But at the same time, if we go back and reflect on all of it, it's pretty much, it just seems so empty, So,
Well-
but this was a banger episode, though, man. I mean, it was really cool to see.
it is totally
really cool.
I get what you're saying because I feel the same way. I'm like, okay, so we started out with 4 episodes of like Boba Fett, and
Mhm.
half of those episodes are flashbacks. And the other half is him
Exactly.
just kind of bumbling around Tatooine and like not really having
Yeah.
a direction of what's going on.
Mhm.
And then now the last 2 episodes is very, we're not even like, they could have just, well, I mean, I don't know how they could have done it, right? Because what they probably had a lot of good story ideas that they wanted to do, and I don't think it was enough
Mhm.
that would warrant an episode, or I'm sorry, a series, right? Like, what are they going to
Well, I
call it? A
think-
Luke Skywalker? You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
they have all that shit with Mando, they have the shit with Luke and Grogu, so it's like, I guess they were just like, fuck it, we're gonna put it in the Book of Boba Fett.
hmm
But you're right. I feel somewhat disconnected. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
if
Totally.
somebody I know wanted to watch some Star Wars stuff that
Mhm.
continues Mandalorian's, storyline, like not him, not Din, but like the story of Mando, the show, then I would just be like, yo, you got to go watch episode 5 and episode 6 of the Book of Boba Fett so that you can, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It feels like it's like not really supposed to be in here.
Right. And it also feels like, in a sense, that you don't need any context to the rest of the show to watch these 2 episodes. You know what I mean? So these past
Right.
2, they're just basically, in a sense, they're standalones, in my opinion, So, but yeah, I'm not a fan of flashbacks in general, especially in Star Wars, right?
Right.
What I would have liked to see, which I think would have been a more better structure, is put all those flashbacks at the beginning of the story, right? You start off with, Boba getting out of the Sarlacc pit, just like we saw, but don't jump forward back and forth in time, to tell whatever story you're trying to set up. I think what they could have done is that they could have summed up the entire flashback stories over the course of maybe 3 episodes or 3.5. And then, fast forward, 4 or 5 years later, and then we see stuff start to, build in a sense
Right.
in the current time. So, but yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is. I'm still enjoying the show. I mean, I have my nitpicks about it, I have my gripes, but I'm still enjoying it. So,
No, me
I mean,
too.
do I want-
me too.
do I want more? Yes and no. I honestly don't know. After seeing this, I was really hoping to see Boba be more, involved, like as a mob boss and everything. Actually,
That's why I don't feel that's,
running things.
I don't know how
We're
I'm
not-
feeling right here because that's
yeah,
exactly
nothing.
you had
because
Fennec
nothing is
talking
building
the
up
whole
to
thing
that.
right there.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing is actually building up for that. I mean, I get Fennec is his general. She should be actually, coordinating a lot of stuff, and he's basically the Don, just calling the shots. And she's like the actual coordinator. I totally get that. And but yeah, man, we'll see. Maybe Han's gonna come to drop off Ben for school, and Grogu You just arrive back with Han at Tatooine. Yo, I heard some. I was watching Rogue One 6 earlier this morning, man, and they were talking about. Someone brought up an interesting theory that what if, just a what if, what if Luke just gets back in the Falcon, with Han, and then try to help reclaim Tatooine.
I'm thinking something similar in that respect, right? Because there was those IMDb leaks or whatever, right? Saying that Harrison Ford's going to be in it. Well, if he's in it, he's obviously in the last episode. So let's just say he's in it. Let's just say, then is he going to be able to meet with Luke? Or are they just going to be like, hey, look, they're both around in the galaxy right now. I would like them to meet because we didn't get that opportunity in the sequels. Right. It was one of my biggest, I thought the most wasted opportunity that they, you know what I mean? They needed to have everybody together.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see the big three together, and I completely agree that it's a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, I know, which is it? I know, Doc. I know. I don't want to sound like that kind of guy, but I was thinking that myself because I think he does talk too much. But then in this episode, he literally said nothing. So it was like, and then he has Fennec calling all the shots, which is fine, I guess. But it just it leans into what I was already feeling, where I'm just like, can Boba do anything?
I don't mind Boba's dialogue so much, but I wish he would just keep his damn helmet on. You know what I mean? Everything without his helmet should have been, stuck in the flashbacks, like they've done. But moving forward, I think he has much more presence and more intimidating, behind the helmet as a Mandalorian, or in Mandalorian armor rather, So
no, I agree. I agree, and I get that the actors want to have their face time,
for sure. Yeah,
but it's like, damn, like maybe next episode, right? Like we don't have a choice now.
So here's the thing: at the very, exactly. They better come with it. I'm sure they will, but we'll see what happens. Let me ask you, so the very last part, Luke gives Grogu a choice to either pick up the chainmail and go back with Din, or take Yoda's lightsaber, which is freaking cool. I love to see that, and stick around and be trained to become a Jedi. My personal thoughts is that I think he's going to take the chainmail and go back because he has way too much attachment still to Din. You know what I mean? So I think he's actually going to do it. I think they're going to send him off. So either they're going to kill him off, or he'll be captured, and then this is how the First Order is going to start.
Oh, so you think they're going to try to tie in?
I think they might try to tie in the First Order somehow with Grogu. I think that's still going to be a thing.
Yeah, they very well might. That's tough because, like, in my head, I want him to take Yoda's lightsaber.
Same here.
Right.
I just don't see it happening.
Because he's being trained by Luke. For one. So how cool is that, right? So Luke was trained by Yoda, and now he's training another of his species, and then gives him his master's saber. Like, to me, that's very that's Star Wars. That's the essence of Star Wars right there. But on the other hand, I see the point where maybe he would be, he's still a child, and he has attachments that's maybe he's not able to let go of, with Mando right now. But then if he does that, then Luke's gone. So that could be a thing because of budget. You know what I mean? They're like, well,
maybe.
Because if he takes the saber, we have to see more Luke, which means we have to pay Mark Hamill, which means we have to pay for more deep fakes. So no, realistic. I'm so I'm trying to think. So
you're not wrong. Exactly.
They may just say, okay, he's going to take the armor.
But this makes me want to see more, Luke Jedi Academy type shit.
I know.
I would love to see that whole rise and fall with the Academy.
I think that would be sick, man. But he's building it, right? So do we know? Let me ask you guys this in chat, maybe too, if they know. What planet are they on? Is it relevant? Where Luke's building his Jedi temple, and if so, is that the same planet? Are we coinciding with the sequels? So is this where he trains Ben?
I would think so.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are they
Yeah.
like you're saying? You're mentioning like First Order maybe? So it's like, are they trying to bridge these together in some fashion? So I don't know.
Right. I mean, I think that's eventually bound to happen. You know, they're going to have to tie it in somehow, whether we see it in the Book of Boba or elsewhere.
Yeah. Doc says he wants to have them so we can get a badass one, Grogu and Beskar chainmail and a light. Yeah, bro.
Dude, I agree. I completely agree with that.
That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, then he's a Jedi Mando who will take the Darksaber. As Tar Vizsla reborn, he will rule Mandalore. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. It was still awesome, man. Ladies Man says a new timeline because Ahsoka being brought back alive by Ezra. Yeah, I don't know about the whole world between worlds thing, if that's what they're trying to do, and they're saying, hey, so since Ahsoka didn't die, then the sequel trilogy doesn't exist because they would have captured Grogu and had the DNA and the cloning technology to bring back the Palpatine and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking that as well, but I really think that Disney does not want to give up on their sequel trilogy. So if they can salvage it through integrating it through, you know, laying the pavement through these television shows to tie it in somehow, they're going to do that instead of just saying, we wasted all this time and resources to make movies.
Exactly. Yeah. They invested so much in that sequel trilogy. At the same time, they've invested in the Disney parks where they built Galaxy's Edge. That whole theme is in the sequel trilogy era. Exactly. Yeah. So we have Force Order stormtroopers walking around. The Falcon has the square dish on it. You've got Rey from what was it, the Last Jedi garb walking around. So yeah, man, Kylo Ren's over there. So it's all, you know, sequel trilogy based. But I think there's still a foundation there to where they can possibly change it if they wanted to. But I think they're just so deep into it and their investment that they can't. So no, I absolutely I think that they would try to find a way to tie this in somehow with progression of these shows.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking that too, man. Moss says he still won't be able to pose the 1/6 Grogu. Yeah, I mean it depends. it depends. And Josh says I feel like they invested a lot into showing us the training and how the academy was built for us not to get the payoff of seeing Luke train him. I mean, I agree. I agree. I just don't know if they would do it and then, you know, because of money and time and Mark Hamill, you know, that maybe he would just take the chainmail and then bow out and then he'll be reunited. But then I don't like that idea though, because that was the whole point of season 2 was to get Grogu back to his people. In which case the Jedi, and now he's with Luke. So if he just if they undo all that and then have Grogu and some chainmail hanging out with Mando in season 3, I'm like, well, wait a minute. Then why did we even try to find Jedi to have him? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it would feel like it was just all that was for nothing, right?
Yeah. That I think they would. I think they would do that though. You know. Well, but. I mean, but Grogu, like every say, Grogu's like the new Mickey Mouse, man. He's their cash cow. So, on one hand, I don't think that they would like axe him off in any way, but on the other hand, I think they kind of would. So I really don't know, but
yeah,
you know, we'll just see what happens.
That is tough. I know. I really don't know, man. Riley though, what's up, my friend? Said I made it. Cad fucking Bane, baby. Give it to me, Hot Toys.
Damn.
Yeah, you want to talk about that? I mean, what do you think about that?
That was. So I stayed up and watched it early this morning, man. And when I first saw him off in the distance, I was like, wait, is that who I think it is? And then as he started getting closer, I'm like, oh shit, that's Cad Bane. You know, so they actually brought him in, man. I mean, we only get, you know, a couple minutes of him, but you know what? I love the design in live action, man. I think he looks great. I think the voice actor nailed the character itself, and in live action he looked amazing. So yeah, man, we're definitely gonna be seeing him in 6 scale. Hot Toys is gonna be bringing something, man.
Yeah,
you know.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I hope someone, whether it be, I hope some sort of statue company, brings them up as well, comes out. I would love to see the XM or a licensed statue. There's a couple unlicensed pieces that are out there, but to see something from XM or, I'm sure Sideshow might do something, but that would be so cool to see as well. I'd be all over that shit.
Well, Single Songwriter makes a good point. He said Luke left Yoda. Grogu will leave Luke, but will return in later season. I mean,
maybe.
Well, the point's valid, right? I mean, because Luke was like, no, I got to go help my friends. Yoda's like, yo, bitch, we still need to train.
That's
Luke's like,
yeah,
nope.
Yeah, Single Songwriter. That's a great point, man. That's an amazing point. That tie-in is actually there. So now Luke is basically seeing it through the eyes of Yoda now.
Yeah, it could be a parallel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. That's a great comparison, man.
I agree. Brother Cousins is not. I can't get a hold of him, so I don't actually know. I think he's working right now, ladies man. So, he hasn't got back to me yet. Yeah, exactly. Doc Smizzle says they did my boy Marshall Vanth dirty. Yeah, well, I think he's okay.
He just took one in the shoulder. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
But dude, I mean, what do you think about Cobb Vanth in the episode? I think when we first see him, he came out like a G, man. I didn't, expect him to be like that. I thought he was like kind of softy and shit like that, man. But to see him stand his ground against the Pikes and just quick draw 3 of them and took him down,
dude,
that was dope. That shit was dope.
That was
a complete
dope.
badass.
Yeah, I feel like Cobb Vanth is definitely coming. Like,
so do we get Cobb Vanth with and without the armor? Or do you think we get the Cobb Vanth with the armor with possible removing the armor?
Yeah, I think the armor would be removable, right? Because I mean, Hot Toys showed the Cobb Vanth already, right? But he was wearing Boba's armor.
Right.
I don't see it too difficult to. I mean, the only problem with that is like with some of these toys that we already have, the armor pieces come off, but they're Velcroed. So that he'd have this weird Velcro shit all over him.
Magnets.
So, I don't know how they would do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they would do it.
Yeah, magnets inside the body for the chest plates for the front and the back. And, maybe.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if they did that, man, I'd be in for 2. I'd have to have one with the armor and one without.
You'd have to have both versions.
Dude. Exactly.
Maz is saying as far as the voice actor, this is the OG voice for Cad Bane.
It sounded like it, yeah.
I think Grogu leaves for a while to help Mando, just like Luke left for a while during his training with Yoda to help. Yeah, I mean, that Single Songwriter brought that up as well, and I think that's a great point, man. I mean, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see, man. We're gonna have to see. I'm excited to see him. I don't watch a lot of the Clone Wars, but I know, obviously. I mean, I've watched 4 seasons. I know who Cad Bane is. So it's really cool to be able to I like that. I like how they're doing it. Same with Ahsoka, right? I mean, you're bringing in stuff from the animated shows into live action, and you're bridging this gap between, the animated shows and the prequels. I mean, we're getting we get a lot of prequel callbacks, especially that flashback when Luke makes Grogu kind of remember. That was pretty cool.
That was cool to see too, man. I mean, shit. I gotta get my clones out and put them on display. Haven't had a chance to bring them out yet.
Right.
Survival first out here.
Well, what I think is interesting about that is they're giving us some insight about what happened with Grogu, right? So now we have something that's canonized that we know he was there. Was that on Coruscant, right? During Order 66, and we're seeing it through Grogu's eyes, where those 3 unnamed Jedi get mowed down by, I'm assuming that was the 501st, or one of them. I didn't watch. It was hard. I'm watching chat and watching the show, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we know that that's canon now. Grogu was there. He saw it. What we don't know is how he got out yet.
Right.
But it's cool that they're setting up. You know what I'm saying? They're establishing, because prior to this scene, you know what I'm saying? This shit was totally like speculation for all of us. We're like, well, was he there at the temple? We don't know. Like, they alluded, they kind of mentioned a little bit, but now we actually get to see it through his eyes. So it's like an actual, factual memory here. So yeah, so we're going to see, like, how did he escape? who helped him get out. Because he certainly didn't get out on his own. He was even more of a baby then.
Do you think we'll see it? Do you think we'll see who actually rescued him?
Yeah, maybe not in Book of Boba, but I think they're gonna pepper that stuff in, and then they'll say, hey, harken back to the episode of Boba Fett where we saw him there, and then they're gonna continue. You know what I'm saying? He may unlock some more of his memories. That way, they don't just leave it, very ambiguous. Like, well, how did he escape? Because now we know he was there, but he's literally a baby then that like he couldn't get out on his own. He had to have had help. Someone had to, take him away. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Watch the expression Ahsoka gives Luke when she walks up. Yeah, I'll have to double check it again. I'll watch it again. And that's the other thing. What do you think about that? So you have Ahsoka actually interacting with Luke.
That was great. I mean, what was cool to see is that when she actually said, "Yeah, I'm an old friend of the family," I was like, "Yo!" I mean, it's a subtle little line that has so much meaning behind it. It's so freaking cool to see. And at the same time, she tells Luke, "Yeah, you're just like your father." I'm like, "Wow, that's interesting. I like that."
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Rosario Dawson in the character. I think she's great. I think Ahsoka looks fantastic considering the timeline, and I would love to see more of her and hopefully Luke, doing something together. But yeah, man, I loved it.
Well, that's another thing that I mean, like how they're bridging the sequel or the prequels and the originals together in that respect.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're
they're
straight up
setting up
saying
the-
it like, hey, I know that your father was Anakin.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And you didn't know me like ever, right? Through the whole original trilogy. Now you meet me and it's like, yeah, I was like your father's apprentice. It's just it's cool, man. It's cool how they're bridging this together. I think that's really badass.
I saw someone in the chat mention earlier that they're bumping uglies. I was dying, dude. Whoever said that, that shit was funny.
I know, right? They could be.
Maybe.
How crazy would that shit be? Hell yeah, Brother Cousins is riding Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, man. Space Pimp playing back the Falcon.
I know. This was great, man. I think it was awesome. It was a badass episode, man. Somebody get Timothy Oliphant a sandwich. Yeah, I know he looks skinny, and especially when he's wearing Boba's armor.
Yeah.
But I think overall it was great.
Off of him.
Right. Cobb Vanth will earn his new armor, and Hot Toys will make a Book of Boba version for next year. He may get some kind of armor.
Huh?
I don't know if he would though. I mean, he's not like a, you know what I'm saying? He's not a Mando, so I don't know. But it is an interesting point. If they did release this version of Cobb Vanth, he's just kind of wearing clothes,
Yeah.
which I'd be fine with.
No, for sure. Same here. I mean, as long as we get a head sculpt, man, because that hair game he's got is too pretty,
I know
not to have a head sculpt with.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro.
Brandon thinks Cobb's dead. The only merit for the town to fight back for his death. I don't know if I think he just took one in the shoulder, man. And I think with the presence, like once he gets up and he heals from his wound, the presence of Cad Bane and what he said to him is going to be like, okay, this is actually a fucking problem.
Yeah, they'll have the townspeople definitely rally.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, he'll be back. Knights Ren thinks Obi-Wan rescued him. Nah, I don't know. I mean, he did. Nah, I don't know. He left, right? I mean, he wasn't there.
Yeah, because he wasn't there because he was. When he saw the security hologram, he was shocked about what was going on.
Right, he wasn't there. He was watching.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, they were late. He was off planet. So, I mean, to that point, do you think it's anyone of significance that actually saves Grogu? I mean,
well, look, and we said this before. And Kiki Swinkers actually just beat me to it. I think it's Mace. I think Mace Windu saves Grogu, because it aligns with the timeline.
Sure.
He falls out the window. He can force land. All the Jedi do it, right? He's wounded, but whatever. That's what Star Wars is known for, chopping off hands. You know what I'm saying? So no big deal. He's just like Luke, you know, in that sense. But he can land, be like, holy shit. Palpatine just totally turned on us. Anakin fucking turned on us. I need to go report this shit. Runs back to the academy. By that time, shit's popping off, and he can maybe get Grogu out of there. Now, is that far-fetched? Is that fan servicey? I don't know. Look at the shit we're seeing. Like, if that actually happens on screen, would people have a problem with that?
I hope not. I mean, I think that's been the theory that a lot of people have been conspiring, is that we're somehow going to see Mace come back in some fashion. And I think that'd be a perfect way to tie that in, you know?
Me
But
too.
how crazy would that be to see actually, I don't know, if Mace somehow made his way to Tatooine and then Boba's like, you motherfucker, you. And just
That's
like,
what I'm saying, because
completely
it is
shifts gears from the Pikes just to go after Mace.
Yeah, because
So,
it
who
is,
knows?
we are technically in the Book of Boba Fett. Right? I mean, that's the name of the show. So it would make sense, especially with them showing flashbacks of him as a child with Jango and knowing that Mace killed his father. And then all of a sudden he's back. And it would create this interesting dilemma, I think, because Mando and everybody would be like, well, wait a minute. Like, Mace actually saved Grogu. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now Boba wants to kill him or exact, you know, his revenge on him. But now you have this whole thing with Ahsoka and Luke, and people be like, yo, well, wait a minute, man. You can't just come, you know, fuck this guy up. You know what I'm saying? So they could do some interesting stuff and play with the morality there and the choices of, do you forgive this guy or do you say fuck it and attack him? And then all of a sudden, now all the people that we know in these shows are like, okay, well, screw Boba now. You know what I'm saying?
It's possible. Yeah. I don't know, man. We'll wait. All we can do is wait and see what happens. So
yeah. And Maximum Rex says it. He said also Bane said Boba is a cold-blooded killer. Well,
we haven't seen that.
We ain't seen shit. So, but I agree. That's how he should. That's how he should be. So I don't know. Single Song says, I'm hoping next week we get an 88-minute episode. Yeah, I'm thinking the last episode's going to be a bit long. I hope
it's going to be I'm sure it'll be like at least an hour and 5.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be. Book of Mace inbound. That's right. Chase says, hit that like button, fellas. Yeah, appreciate it. If you guys haven't already subscribed, please do so. We're getting there. We're almost at that 1,000.
You still ain't at 1,000 yet, bro?
No, I'm still not at 1,000.
Come on, guys. Come on. We got to get Andy by 1,000 subs at least by the end of the week. Is that?
Yeah, I think it'll
possible.
be. I think it will be. I mean, I'm currently at 954.
Better yet, by the end of the day. I mean, show, you know, let's show our man some love, man. Let's get this man to 1,000.
That would be awesome. But I suspect that everybody who's here right now has already subscribed, so I appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, less than 50 to go. I think we'll get there. We'll get there very soon. Blitz says it takes 2 hours if they could still have an amazing Boba Star Wars. Or you'll take 2. Yeah, I would too. A more pressing question is Max Rebo dead now? I know, right? So that bomb went off in their cantina. What is up with that? Well, I mean, what was the point of that?
The Pikes are sending a message to Boba, man. You know,
that's pretty much all it was, a message, right? Because nobody of significance was in the cantina. It wasn't like
Max Rebo was in there, bro.
No, but I don't think Max Rebo was pissed off the Pikes. Is my point.
Right. I know.
Right. So I think I agree with you. It was more of a message.
Yeah, because
it's an act of terrorism. You know, it's just like
Boba actually went in there and says, "Hey, I'm going to go ahead and offer my services. You know, and your bar will, you know, your place will thrive under my protection."
Yes.
And look what happened. So.
Right. I agree. 46 away. Let's hitting 1K by the end of the week. 100%. Appreciate that. Mike House says subscribe. Yes. Ladies, man, share your channel out. Post it on Facebook and Twitter. Everywhere. Advertise yourself. Yeah, I suppose I could. I just feel like I don't necessarily like posting about me in other places. But it depends on the place. You know, like Dante's group, Aries group, I know they support it, but you know, posting somewhere else, like I couldn't post it in the sideshow group, for example. They'll just ban the post. You know what I'm saying? A lot of places are like, hey, you can't self promote, or you know, so it's tough.
Group
man.
protocols, man.
Yeah, it's like an organic, you know, growth. But I feel like once I hit that 1,000, I'll be more advertised anyway through YouTube and recommended and so on and so forth, and hopefully we'll grow more from there. Rebo is good. He's in the bathroom with the bomb went off. Yeah, man. Listen, Mario, can you take over for a couple minutes, guys? I just need to get up really quick, and as Aries would say, I need to refill my coffee, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
So I will be right back, fellas. I'm gonna give you full reign right here, brother.
Yeah, ladies man says Pink Twi'lek. What else we got going on? Andres. Yeah, Max survives all. You guys really think so? I mean, yeah, sure, he did survive the sail barge, but yeah, man, we'll see, Andres. We'll see. Knights of Ren Pikes are trying to cripple Boba's town. Absolutely, man. I think they definitely are. It's they're trying to run business there. They're trying to take over. I mean, not take over territory, but just actually run their trade through Tatooine. And so, yeah, man, they got to show muscle too. So now, do you guys think that we saw Cad Bane? Do you guys think that we'll see anybody else? I mean, possibly any of the original bounty hunters from Empire. I'm curious. I mean, because I know a lot of us wanted to see Boss, Dengar, but after we see Cad Bane, I'm curious to know whether or not if they actually have any other muscle lying around, within those bodyguards. So, yeah, I'd love to know you guys' thoughts. Kyle says, Rebo going to come back as a Force Ghost. Single songwriter. Do it for Cad Bane, do it for Han Solo. Subscribe to 6 Scale Mafia YouTube channel. You'll be glad you did. Absolutely, man. Like we've been preaching, let's get our man to 1,000 subs ASAP. Brett Nalden says they hit that last note hard when the bomb went off. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hey, you're back.
I have returned with
you got your coffee?
A fresh cup of coffee, my friends.
Nice.
Yes. Well, if I let it sit too long, it's going to get cold, and
yeah,
I had to get that refill, bro. Those coffee spilling moments, man, like Aries would say.
Ladies man is asking Mario, what's my most valuable figure? I don't know. I'm hearing this Batman and Robin set, 66 actually goes for a lot of money right now. As far as 6 scale is concerned. So yeah, maybe it's them. I've got so much in the collection to consider, man. I actually gotta think about that. The Tarkin Vader 2-pack, that's crazy expensive. Han and Chewie, they're, skyrocketing in price as well. So he's also asking, am I Italian? What do I think of? Who?
So I'm gonna say no. Judging by your response.
Nah, bro. I am Mexican American, dude. So yeah.
Me too.
I'm not Italian. Yeah, I could tell.
No, I'm kidding, man. I'm as white as they come, bro. I'm everything the world hates right now.
I posted a question out to the chat in regards to if we'll see any other muscle that Pikes have possibly hired, maybe in the form of some of the other bounty hunters that we've seen in Empire. You think that's a possibility? You think we might see someone else?
I don't know, man. I mean, we've got one more episode, right? And so what did we get from this episode? We got more Luke. We got more Grogu. We've got more Ahsoka. We got an introduction to Cad Bane. We had more Cobb Vanth. So they already are like, boom, 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 boom. Like, and of course, Mando's still there. Well, you know what I'm saying? So as far as new things are concerned, we got Cobb Vanth. We have one episode left.
Yeah, so we basically have everybody we're going to see then just show up in this episode.
I think, unless those rumors were true with the IMDb and we're going to see a Han Solo.
Look at my dude Carlos, man. He says, I'm also a light-skinned Hispanic too. Gringo brothers, yeah, man. Chicanos, bro.
That's right, man.
Chicano fam.
So I put a poll in the chat right now asking if you guys enjoyed the episode. So far, 15 votes, and it is unanimous at 100%. yes, I enjoyed this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man, with all reason. It was a banger episode.
Yeah.
But it just
Brandon's
wasn't the
wondering if
Book
we're
of
going to
Boba.
see the Power Rangers get whipped out. Yeah, it was interesting that they were there. And what do they call them? The mods? Like that's the
mods. Yeah.
that's
Well,
their little
that's
gang
what they are.
name.
They're mods. Yeah.
I know. I'm glad they didn't really have much screen time. They just kind of stood there, just like Boba. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, the first 4 episodes were kind of like like these last 2 episodes are badass, right? And I'm sure the finale is going to be badass because they just showed us 2 really amazing freaking episodes. So there's no way the last episode's going to suck, right? But even then, does that still make up the first 4 episodes, you wonder?
No,
So-
absolutely not, man.
You see what
I
I'm
don't think
saying?
so. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It had
Uh,
its misses, its hits, but
Yeah.
mostly misses.
Brother Cousins Jay says they're just red shirts. Yeah, it's a Star Trek reference, original series. Red shirts always get taken out. So they probably will. I don't see the need for them anymore, right?
They're
They've-
basically fodder, right?
yeah, at this point, who cares? Michael, it says the Neon Popsicle Gang. Yeah, that's a better suited name for them. Yeah, I just feel like it's a little crazy. You know, I don't like how they explained that, you know, Boba brings her back and then, you know, Fennec and then these mod people like fix her stomach.
Yeah.
But then like she wakes up and she's not even like freaking out over the shit. You know what I mean? It's weird to me because I'm like, oh, I'm awake and I'm like, oh my God, my whole stomach's fucking exposed. I'd be kind of flipping out. She was like, oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Just gets up and walks away. He's like, all right, cool. Look at this.
Yeah, that's a little weird to me, right? Just a little bit,
Yeah.
just a little bit. Knights of Ren is wondering what syndicate is Cad Bane talking about? Crimson Dawn, Kira, 100%. I don't know because he mentions the Pikes though. To Cobb Vanth right there, right?
Yeah, the Pike Syndicate.
So, unless he's mentioning something else that I missed, I don't know. But he's pretty much like, yo, the Pikes run this shit.
Yeah, he could be alluding to what you call it, Crimson Dawn or whatever they're calling themselves these days. So we'll see.
So, where are the Pikes from originally?
Originally, we've seen them on Corellia. We see them in the Clone Wars also.
That's what I meant. Like, yeah, like through media. Where have we seen the Pikes before?
We first see them. I think it was a Clone Wars. If not, it was Solo.
Okay,
So,
because I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know where if they've been introduced before. Was that because I haven't watched all the Clone Wars. Yeah, I haven't seen Rebels, so I didn't know if they were pulled from, referenced from, a different show. I don't know. Christopher Greaves says, I believe the final episode of Han Solo and Princess Leia will carry Ben to Luke's academy while Grogu heads back to Mando. That'd be kind of interesting. You know what I mean? Because then it would actually tie the sequels in that respect. If they deep faked them and they're like, here's, our kid. But I don't know. I don't know though. I don't know.
Can you imagine? That'd be crazy.
It would be, but it would definitely tie it all together.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it would definitely tie it all together. It was never supposed to be more than 3. So they added extra scenes to create a 7-episode series. But what will be interesting is if they make one more. That's what I was saying too, bro. Like if they make a season 2 of Book of Boba Fett, then I feel like the first 4 episodes would make more sense, right? And then you can judge it as a whole, as a series, and be like, okay, well, this was just him. We're reintroducing him. We're showing him, and then his character development changes, and then you know what I'm saying. So I'm not really sure.
Dude, if I wake up with a mechanical stomach, someone is catching these cod hands.
I agree, man.
Oh.
I agree. Tim's Farmer says Spiceville. Also in Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Spice Mines of Kessel, Clone Wars. Bikes are from Brooklyn.
Wait, I think we saw them in Rebels too, because they did. Because I think it was like one of the first episodes too, where they end up on. I believe it was Corellia, where they were.
I haven't seen
Wookiees.
Rebels, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But majority saying Clone Wars, Solo. Pikes were Clone Wars. First live action was Solo. So yeah. What's up, Beskar Kid? He says Pikes are from Obadiah, first appearance in the Clone Wars. Dude, watch Rebels. Maybe. Mike also says Pikes are in Rebels. Also, you're right. So yeah, I mean, okay, so at least they were established. That was my point, right? Like they weren't some new gang that had just been introduced in the Book of Boba Fett. I didn't think they were. They looked familiar to me. I probably saw them in Solo because I watched Solo once. I just don't remember.
Yeah, they were there.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not too sure. Boba versus Cad Bane battle. Yeah, it would be. I would. Yeah, that would be cool. 1-on-1, man. If they fight, that'd be cool. But I tell you what, I really enjoyed that because that really gave us that Western vibe that I enjoy. You know, him walking down that
showdown, right? That standoff. Yeah, that was really cool.
They have people closing the windows. They're like, "Oh shit!" Like
they're peeking out the windows.
Yeah,
that was total callback to a classic Western, man.
Yeah,
that was great.
I love it. Him walking and coming in from the distance with the Mirage. You know what I mean? With the heat. You're like, who is that? And I was like, I knew it was him. As soon as I seen it, I was like, oh, okay, he's got that round brimmed hat and a trench coat, and I can't tell who the hell that is, but that's fucking Cad Bane. You know what I mean? You knew. You know what I'm saying? It's like Luke when he's coming in with the X-wing. You're like, oh, that's Luke.
Yeah.
You know.
Who else would it be?
I think with Luke though, they did a good job building the anticipation because it was scene by scene by scene, and then you're like, is that Luke in the X-wing? And then it lands, and you're like, that's a Jedi. I can't see who it is. And you're like, is that Luke? You're like, I think it's Luke. And then they show the black
Jedi's
glove.
flying an X-wing.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? How they built that was really cool because it was like there was a slow build up in that one scene that gave you a little bit and a little bit and a little bit, and then as soon as I saw the glove, I was like, yeah, that's Luke. I just couldn't believe it. I mean, that was really a big shocker to me. I was like, there's Luke. I'm like, no fucking way.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
That was amazing.
Like my original predictions was I thought it was going to be Cal Kestis from Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, he was definitely around at the time, or it could have been Ezra Bridger, who you're not familiar with, but there's another Jedi Padawan in training.
Yeah, I mean, I know the name, but yeah, I don't know him.
Okay.
Only because I haven't watched Rebels. But I thought so because when they had Grogu there when we first got reintroduced to Boba, and Yoda and Grogu was meditating on that rock.
Yeah.
And those glyphs were around him. Those were the same as what they used in Jedi Fallen Order. So that's why I thought they were maybe, hinting in that. And I was like, oh, maybe a Cal Kestis would come in because I just figured there's no way Luke. I mean, not in a million years did I think we were going to see Luke. I really didn't. I mean, you got to think about that. When that shit was airing, you were like, I wasn't thinking that they were going to do a deep fake and bring back Mark. I just didn't even pop into my brain that was going to happen. So it just shocked the hell out of me. Cad Bane would kick Boba's fat ass. He might, man. Yeah, I agree. Who's going to pre-order Cad Bane and how many? Well, I don't pre-order anything anymore, but they announced Cad Bane, I'm going to buy him.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
How many? I mean, I think you only need one, but
yeah, you'd probably only need one. We'll have to see. I like the Cad Bane reveal more than Luke. Prequels hold more nostalgia to me. Yeah, and I mean, I get, for me it was Luke, but originals hold more to me. You know what I'm saying? I still think that was very cool though, seeing him.
Yeah.
There was also a major fight scene with Fennec and Cad Bane, so expect it. If that's in the animated shows, if that's what you're talking about, I don't know.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think he's referring to the Bad Batch.
So is the Bad Batch after
The Bad Batch
timeline, or
takes
is
place
it prior?
The Bad Batch takes place just as the Clone Wars ends. The Clone Wars ends, the story of the Bad Batch actually begins. So you see the transition from clones to stormtroopers, Imperial stormtroopers.
Okay, so it's like the birth of the Galactic Republic.
The Galactic Empire, yeah.
Or the Galactic Empire, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Like right after Order 66 essentially, and the Emperor creates the Empire. And then it's still like there's still let me ask you this. Are there stormtroopers in Bad Batch, or are they all clones? Not the characters themselves, but just timeline. Do they actually show stormtroopers, or are they still showing clones in that respect?
They show stormtroopers in training, from what I remember.
Okay.
So yeah, you are getting troopers.
Okay. Fig Fate, what's up, my friend? He said this episode ruled. Glad Boba got to make a cameo in his own show at least. Yeah, he did. He did. Will, what's up, Will, bro? Can Hot Toys bill me for a Cad Bane now? Send me the invoice.
Send me the invoice, this guy. What's up, Will?
For real, yo. For real, Will. Like, that was pretty badass. Not gonna lie. Not going to lie. And here's the thing. I do not have the attachment of, Cad Bane, right? As opposed to like Luke or Han.
Sure.
But I still know who Cad Bane is. And the fact that they brought him in live action, that's badass, bro. That's badass. Like, the same thing with Ahsoka. I didn't really know Ahsoka realistically. And I know everybody's probably going to shoot me on that, but because I didn't really watch a lot of Clone Wars, I haven't finished it. So to me, when I saw her in live action, I was like, oh, okay, that's badass. Now I'm like, okay, I like this character. Now I know that there's enough backstory in the animated shows that I can, catch up on. But the fact that they bring him in, you know what I'm saying? That they bring him in live action is really badass. So if Cad Bane's around and we get some cool shit going on, hopefully that's not his only appearance, right? Then I think that would be really awesome.
Yeah, there's so much more they can expand on, so we'll see what happens. Unless they kill him off in the next episode. So
yeah, I mean they could. Rebels has stormtroopers. Okay, yeah. So that's what I was thinking. Like you were saying, if it's transferring into the Galactic Empire, essentially, is what you're saying.
Right.
That's that timeline there. Okay, makes sense. Knights Ren says he's getting Cad Bane is by far his favorite Clone Wars character. Cash Gemini, what's up, Cash?
What's
How you
up,
doing,
brother?
bud? Hope you watched this episode because that's what we're talking about.
I think you did.
Just making sure.
Cash will be on later on tonight with some of the fellas also breaking down the Book of Boba. So make sure y'all go check them out.
Hell yeah. The honorable mention of I know, right? It's not really the book. It's pretty good though, man. It's pretty good. Will, if you're still in here, man, what are your thoughts, man? Let me know in the chat. Because I know Will's kind of like me in that sense. Like we haven't really been enjoying the Book of Boba Fett, but episode 5 was amazing. I think we both all agree on that. And now episode 6 was even better, man. Even better. So I don't know, man. I think overall it's good. I just don't know what's going to happen with the fact that it's not really a Boba Fett show anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was the same voice actor for Cad Bane or someone different? From what everybody's saying in chat, it was the same voice actor from the Clone Wars.
I think it is as well. I haven't looked it up, but it sounded like him to me.
Do you know the history between Cad and Boba that was supposed to be in Clone Wars before its cancellation? I do not. Like I said, I've only watched I watched like 4 seasons of Clone Wars, and I believe I saw Boba Fett in the Clone Wars, but he was still young, right? He was hanging out. I think he ended up meeting Asajj Ventress or something when she left.
Yeah, there's a deleted, or not a deleted, but it was more like an unfinished episode that had Cad Bane and Boba, and I don't know if y'all in the chat want me to go ahead and continue on, or Anthony, if you don't want me to tell you if there's any, because there is a kind of significance to this unfinished episode.
Well, from what I understood, they had mentioned, like Filoni had mentioned, that there was a lot of unused Clone Wars scripts that they never did, and that they were kind of utilizing that into the live action now.
So, fuck it, I'm just gonna say. So basically, what happened was, you see the showdown between Cad Bane and Boba Fett, right? So they both draw, and Cad Bane hits him right in the head, and that's where you see that dent in his helmet come from, because that's from Cad Bane. So
okay,
if they went off of that, if they went off of that, then Cad Bane should technically be, not be alive. But so
maybe he survived and got away.
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, it's similar to Black Chrysanthemum. I mean, his scars from Obi-Wan, and they show in the show, they show him that you can see he has the scar. Now, they haven't said shit about him yet, you know what I'm saying? But those who know that Obi-Wan gave him that scar. So it's cool that they gave him a scar in the live action show. That means they're saying, hey, yes, this happened. Now we're going to get some kind of storyline that involves that later down the road, possibly. But the fact that they left the scar in there shows that they're paying attention to that, and they're acknowledging that Obi-Wan did that to him. So it could be something similar in that respect, maybe. Yeah, Dylan says we might see it play out in live action. It is possible, man. It is. I think it's pretty. I mean, who knows at this point, right? I mean, they're doing all sorts of shit now that I didn't think they were going to do.
Yeah, no, definitely. I don't know if we actually see it in live action, considering that he already has the dent in his helmet. So, but
well,
as
maybe
far as the possible,
they flash it back or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, we know that
but
they're not
again,
that they're known for flashbacks now.
Another fucking flashback, bro. We're supposed to be done with the flashbacks, man. But
well, let me ask you this though: did you have a problem with this flashback with Grogu showing the Order 66? That's a flashback.
No, not in that context. I understand what you're saying, but it was more of
now
like,
that's
hey,
what
let
I'm
me help
saying.
You remember
though,
something. Yeah,
I think maybe what you don't like is the fact that like maybe every episode it feels like there's two story arcs. There's constant flashbacks and then present time, flashbacks, present time. But if they do something where they, he's sitting down and he's telling a story, and it's like,
sure,
and then it goes to this flashback. You see this little quick duel for like 2 minutes, and then it comes back to present time, and then they forget about it after that. You know what I'm saying? I could see that happening because I feel like we're gonna see some shit like that in Obi-Wan.
No, definitely. I think we can see it does set up some context. Give you some background of whatever history some characters have with one another. So I don't know.
It's hard to say.
I don't know.
Fig Fate. Yeah, I think we're gonna see Han Solo, but we'll see. I don't know. We got one more week, guys.
There's just it just seems like there's so much to wrap up in a single episode, man. And that's what kind of bugs me about this episode. So if there is that much to wrap up, we should have got more build up, for this episode, but
yeah, I really don't know how it's going to work. I feel like what bothers me is they haven't announced that they've greenlit like a season 2. That's my concern. Well, only because if they were going to continue the Book of Boba Fett, right? I think they need to continue it to fill in and make the first season make more sense, like the earlier episodes, right? The problem is usually, like from what I've seen with other shows, they don't usually wait. Right? It could be mid-season, or it could be like just at the beginning of a season, and they're like, "Hey, we're renewed for season 3 or whatever." You know what I'm saying? They publicly announce that.
Maybe they'll kill him off, whether it be in this next episode or in the Mandalorian.
Possible. Yeah, Kiki Sphincter thinks it's going to be Mace. So do I. I think Mace is also going to be there. I think it makes sense. Now that we're seeing all this context with Grogu, it would work. He could have saved them. It fits in with the whole story of Boba Fett and Jango and the death of his father. I mean, it would all. They could really play this in like a morality situation. You know what I mean? Where now he's like, oh, okay, Mace is here. Do I need to attack this guy? He saved Grogu, and I know Grogu through Mando, and I understand. So now there's like some kind of, you know what I'm saying? It would be a morality play in that respect. What does Boba do? Does he exact vengeance? Pickle, huh? You know, right? Yeah, exactly. Or does he forgive? And then I don't know. That could play out really well though if they did it right. And
yeah,
awesome.
If it's current,
It'd be cool to see
if it's
him
current
again.
Boba, I can totally see him forgiving. You know,
yeah,
if he's actually changed, then.
Dylan says, honestly, if Luke looks as good as he did in this episode, I think it's entirely possible that Han could show up when I thought it was highly unlikely before. Yeah, I think they did a really good job. The deep fake stuff looked way better. Like, I forgot. You know, I'm watching it with you guys, and I like totally forgot. I'm like, it wasn't perfect by any means, but it was so good that I didn't get taken back. You know?
Believable.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, this is fucking Luke running around and training Grogu, and like it didn't feel like Tarkin in Rogue One or Leia. You know, you're like, ooh, that doesn't look very good.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I felt that looked really good.
I was so taken out of the freaking movie, man, when I saw Tarkin show up.
Me too. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, wait for the finale, then see if there will be one more. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, they may just say it. They may just say it after that. Be like, hey, we're gonna have a season 2.
Or
we
something to the effect that, hey, we'll see Boba Fett in The Mandalorian season 3, or something like that. Who knows?
Yeah. No, who knows? Yeah, he treats Mace with respect. He might. Like, if he's there. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he would just go off and kill him. You know.
Single songwriter, man. I don't know. Yeah, Han Solo and Chewie smuggling spice for the Pikes. I don't know, man.
I know, right? About that. Listen, I got 46 votes, man, on that poll if you've enjoyed the episode. And 46 votes. We only had 2% did not. 97% of everybody enjoyed it. That's interesting. I think it was great. I feel like, and that's the other thing, as Collectible Chats is saying, R2 has been in every timeline. Yeah, but R2, like, we got to see R2 again. So it's like, hey, Hot Toys.
Right?
Come on,
reissue.
Come on now.
Yeah, no,
it's not hard. It's R2D2.
Yeah. Yeah. The last one was so good, man, with all the accessories that it came with. Yeah, they really need. I know a lot of the collectors want another R2 in the collection that that missed out. So, yeah, here's an opportunity to bring them back.
Yo, they literally don't have to do anything. Put R2 in packaging. Say Book of Boba Fett. R2D2, and then sell it.
But at least give them some accessories. Give them some tools.
Sure.
It'd be nice if they would have gave them a little bit something and not just give you a bare bones R2 like they did with the Force.
Well, maybe they can give us one of those little robots that's helping build the temple.
Sure.
Just a little, cool little droid, just accessory or something. I don't know.
Yeah, at least a radar scanner or something too. So
yeah, something.
Yeah, man. Something.
R2 ain't no snitch. That's right. He ain't. Ain't said nothing. Single Songer says our Hot Toys R2 is inevitable now. I'm thinking so. Hot Toys is about to drop a hell of a lot of reissues and new. Get ready, boys. Yeah, look, here's the thing, man. We've said this before, and especially me. Like, look at how much Mandalorian Hot Toys we have.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then they just drop Cosca Reeves and Axe Wolves. It's like, oh, you're gonna just freaking make everything. Like, look at the Mandalorian line already. And we still have more. We have Moff Gideon, we have Dark Troopers, we have Luke Skywalker. Who else do we not have out of Mando yet that they've announced? I mean, are those the only 3 left? Ahsoka.
Ahsoka. They just announced 2 more.
Yeah.
You know, with
Oscar
actual
Reeves.
Oscar Reeves. Yeah,
We have
so we're
6
still
right
waiting.
there.
Bo-Katan, we're still waiting on.
Yep, that's 7.
Gideon, you mentioned.
Yep.
The Grogu set by himself.
I guess so. Yeah.
The Blurg with Quill.
Yep,
and
that's
the
like
Blurg
8.
with Beskar Mando.
And then we got the new Mando with the head sculpt.
Yeah, there's
at least 10 right there.
The swoop bike, if you want to count that.
Yeah, that's
another
one. Transport Trooper, Andy was saying. So that one's also coming. That's labeled
that's
Mando.
right. That's
so
right.
do you see what I'm saying? We still have a dozen that have already been announced. Those aren't like speculative or prototype graveyard situations. Those are actual announcements. We still have 12 more from Mando coming. And then, you know what I'm saying? So don't think for a second that they're not going to milk the shit out of Boba Fett.
The Dark Trooper, there's another one. I don't know if you mentioned the Dark Trooper or not, but
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I did.
All
right. Cara Dune, yeah, I wish. I don't think they're going to do it, but I wish. But I'm saying actual, not speculation, like what's actually been announced. We already have a dozen figures still coming on the Mando line. Yeah, technically, right? Unless they label it Book of Boba Fett, I don't know. I didn't look. I think it's still Mando. But point is they're gonna be putting out everything. Okay, I mean the first official Book of Boba Fett hot toy we have is Fennec.
Yep.
Originally, I thought it was just gonna be a Mando, but they branded it Book of Boba. That's not gonna be the only figure for Book of Boba. Like, come on. I mean, we could even get another fucking Luke.
You think so?
They could give me a Luke in an R2 2-pack or something. Or something that, like, you know, give me Luke with a sack or something that a Luke and a Grogu, like training. You know what I'm like? They could do it. They could take some stuff that we saw on that planet and mix it in as accessories and be like, here's another Luke, Book of Boba Fett version.
Ralph mentions that there's still the Tamashii Nations R2 that's still out there, and it is diecast. I thought that sold out already. Is that really still around?
I don't know. I know that they had the C-3PO, but that thing's hella expensive.
Yeah, but you know it's not available, you know, at retail anymore. So
right.
Curious.
Yeah, take a look. Fig Fate says, does anyone think Cobb Vanth is still alive? Yeah, I think he's alive. I think he got shot in the shoulder. He's fine. It's Timothy Oliphant. They're not going to just take him out like that. Do either of you have Heavy Mando? Yes, I do. I'm sure Mario does as well. Heavy Mando now has new weapons, name, and backstory. He shot up in price. Yeah, man. They're probably going to do a 2.0 Heavy Mando. Again, I think they're going to make everything out of these shows. They've already proven that with the Mandalorian. So expect a lot of announcements from Book of Boba Fett, especially after next week. Because then the show's over. And then they can just be like, okay, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Here's a bunch of shit. The troopers need to take a back seat. I'm sorry? You share screen?
Let me share a screen real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So here it is. If anybody's looking for it, $290. Here's your R2. It is I believe this is it. It's all die-cast, 6 scale.
Is it Tamashii Nations?
This is it says Bandai Spirit, so it should be Tamashii Nations.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Yeah, 6 scale. Made with plastic and die-cast.
Well, that's not bad. I don't need to have a hot toy.
Yeah, so here it is. If anybody's looking for it, BBTS has them in stock.
All right. Well, that may be something I would maybe think about picking up. Yeah, Luke's outfit was different in this. Gave me Sensei vibes. Taking hot toys with that. Yeah, I mean, dude, look, there's no surprise that they wouldn't do it. Honestly, I mean, would you really be shocked if they announced a Luke Skywalker from Book of Boba Fett? Honestly, guys, you think that shit wouldn't fucking happen?
The hairpiece is different, man, so that warrants another re-release. A different release.
Well, look, we already have like 6 Lukes.
Yeah, man, I'm in for more.
So that's my point. So,
yeah.
You know, do you want this Luke when he returns in Mando? Okay, cool. Or do you want this one where he's also training Grogu? Like, you see what I mean? They are different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the thing, man. I've got all 3 of them from Return of the Jedi, you know, currently. So I've got the DX on order from the Mando, and yeah.
It's crazy, man. I don't see I don't see them not doing it. Is my point.
Sure.
I'm not gonna say they're gonna do it, but if they did it, I wouldn't be surprised.
Same, absolutely.
You know, I mean, we get 87 Iron Mans. I mean, they'll do another Luke. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't.
Dude, so the rest of the Maji cases are on their way, man. They're supposed to be delivered today.
Oh shit, today, huh?
Hell yeah, man. I am pumped for that. So this whole wall, the Maji cases are gonna be up. And what I'm thinking about doing is all these figures were nice to display for a little while, but I think it's time for Star Wars to completely take over once again. So all 6 cases that I have total, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just fill them up with the entire Star Wars collection. So,
dude, I think that's gonna look sick, man.
That's gonna be badass.
Hell yeah, dude.
Looking forward to it.
Tim says, "Give me Luke and Grogu 2-pack with chainmail, both lightsabers, training orb, Luke training backpack for Grogu." Yeah, dude, that's what's up right there. That's what I'm saying. They can mix that shit in there and be like, "Here you go, here you go." Hell yeah, Mario, my man.
Hey, thanks, Jason.
I think that's gonna look sick, bro. Ladies Man says you don't need 3 Lukes. Sell 2 of them. Use money to buy others. Yeah, but then here we have Ralph saying collect all Lukes. So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I've got different display options. I've got the original Jedi Luke, put him in the rope. I've got the Endor Luke, leave him in the Endor gear, and then the other deluxe Luke, just do whatever I want with him. So
right,
yeah, there's a reason, there's purpose.
Hell yeah. Well, Knights of Ren's got to go, so take it easy, brother. Thanks for tuning in with us today. Yeah, I agree. Bro. I love Luke though, so I would totally, you know what I'm saying? I would totally. Cisco Separatist, what's up, my friend? Episode was great, but the lack of Boba Fett story progression is unfortunate. Figure possibilities are endless. I agree. Absolutely. I agree on all fronts. Yep. I don't know what the hell 100%. We're watching, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're watching the chapter of Luke and Grogu in training.
Yeah, it feels very disjointed. You know, but I don't mind it because I've read a lot of the Star Wars novels, so I can kind of see where like you're having chapters in a sense, like where they would lead over here, and we're gonna see some stuff with Luke, we're gonna see some stuff of Ahsoka, and then read the next chapter, and it's like, oh, okay, we're back here with Boba Fett. So I get it. I feel like 7 episodes isn't enough though.
I have to check something real quick.
Yeah, man.
Considering
the Book of Cameos, yes.
So, let me see. I'm trying to scrub on one episode.
Yeah, man.
Maybe this isn't the best one to do it, the first one. Are they actually, now, do y'all remember off the top of your head, are they actually calling this as an episode, or are they calling this by chapter? I mean, considering
by
it's
chapters.
A book of, they are calling by chapter?
Yeah, they're chapters.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this chapter was called like the Stranger something or whatever. I forgot. I read it out loud at the beginning.
Let me see.
But yeah, the chapters.
Yeah, I'm just double checking that. Would y'all go back and rewatch this after it's all said and done?
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, dude. Here's the thing. Like I've seen every episode so far one time, and I've seen them live with you guys each time. I have not gone back yet and actually watched it on my own to pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So after next week, I'll watch it again live with everybody, and then I'll probably sit down and like watch the whole show by myself, on the TV, kick back, no distractions, try to soak it all in. I loved it though. I loved it. Fig Fate says, just saw you were at 954 subscribers. So close to that 1K. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am. We're getting there. We're getting there. So slow and steady. Like I said, if you guys already haven't, really appreciate it if you did subscribe, if you already are not. Because we are getting there. We'll be there very soon. We saw a mod. Okay, what if we saw a mod Power Rangers showing up with Mace's severed arm? I know, right? Do I get a plaque at 1K? No, I do not. But I do become more of a channel again. You know, I'll be able to set up memberships. I'll be able to do super chats. I'll be able to kind of get more. YouTube will kind of recommend me more because you become a partner. That's not till way later, bro. But it's still a milestone nonetheless. So hopefully we'll be there soon. And of course, you know, I'm gonna do that IG11 giveaway as soon as I hit that 1,000 mark. So that'll be really fun. That'll be really fun.
There you go.
I can't wait. I'm sure there will be tie-ins to other shows. Yeah, I think they're really trying to put it all together, man. So every book has an ending. That's true. Beskar Kid, my man, he says, I've seen each episode at least 6 times.
Wow.
Love this show. Well, look, Beskar Kid loves the Book of Boba. So sometimes I feel bad because I'm ragging on the first few episodes. There's things I like about it, but I'm not in love with it. But I'm in love with these 2 episodes.
I love the fact that Beskar Kid loves this episode. This the series, the entire series, man. I mean, that's great. Not everybody does, but you know, he does. That's awesome. You know?
Yeah.
I love that.
I agree. That. And I love the fact that Will loves the sequels. Because I don't.
Let's not take it too far, bro.
I know, but my point is, if you love it, you know what I'm saying? That's badass, man. And if you can find something that's awesome out of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think it's good. We'll see. We'll see how it all wraps up. Every great Jedi loses an arm or hand. Yeah, it's true, man. It's true.
Well, Yoda came out pretty unscathed. So
yeah.
He still has all his limbs.
That's true, but it's always been like a trope in Star Wars. You know what I mean? Somebody loses a hand, and like, you know, Luke lost it, Vader lost it. I mean, so many people. Come on, everyone who hasn't hit that subscribe button. Appreciate that, Darren. We're getting there. We're getting there. We got 60 people in here right now. Even if you have already subscribed, just go ahead and hit that like button for me as well, please. That shit really helps out the channel. Believe it or not, I know it's just a little click, but YouTube sees that and they say, okay, people are liking these videos, they're watching these videos. Let's show them. Let's show more to the outside audience that doesn't know that we exist. So it really does help when you guys hit that like button. Sequels deserve bleach. Every physical copy hunted down and destroyed.
Jeez.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, someone is.
The hate is strong. Let it flow within you, my friend. Exactly. I know there's some good parts in those movies, but they're still not good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
A Separatist says, "Hey, it's a great time to be a Star Wars fan. So much content now and future." Yeah, bro. I couldn't agree more with that, man. Look, and I don't want to be one of those guys because I know there's like apologists out there where they're like, hey, well, you should be thankful we're getting something, right? Like with Star Trek, they're like, hey, at least we're getting new Star Trek. I'm like, nah, I don't like it. There's a difference. You know, there's a difference of like just giving me stuff that we want, you know, a property, like an IP, like for example, like right now with Star Wars. But if it was all bad, then I wouldn't be like, at least we're getting stuff, right?
No.
Because I expect a certain level of understanding of the lore and the characters. And if you disrespect all that, then you're the core audience is not going to like it. And I feel like that's why there's a little bit of divisiveness right now with Boba Fett. I don't think it's horrible. I think just the decisions seem questionable on a lot of these. But then they give us these great episodes like this, and they give us great Mandalorian, you know, the series. So you know that they know what they're doing because they make phenomenal stuff. But then we get these things that are happening now, and I'm like, well, what's happening? So I'm just trying to have faith in them because they've already proven that they know and understand and respect the lore and the characters and the whole universe that's encompassing this, that is Star Wars. So it's like I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. I just feel like Boba himself, the character Boba Fett, seems a little odd right now to me. And I hope that changes. That's all I'm saying. Everyone take your significant other's account and subscribe. Hey, man. Thank you.
That would be
awesome.
Create a bunch of dummy accounts and just hit the sub button.
Hey, if you want to do it, man, I ain't gonna stop you. I do appreciate it though. Execute order sequel 66. Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much. If they do some stuff to tie some things in, it may help, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Like if they show Ben being dropped off to Luke, you know, as a child, and that that's obviously a callback to the sequels, and they're trying, but that's not going to make me go into episode 7, 8, 9 and be like, oh, these are so much better now. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They may provide some more context, but they would have to backpedal and retcon so much shit out of those sequels to make it make sense, right? See what I'm saying? So I don't know.
In another 10 or 15 years, we'll see this generation that actually grew up with the sequels, express their thoughts and opinion and their love. And then, maybe one day we'll all be unified again. So
it's possible.
We'll see.
It's possible. I don't know. But I think it's great. It's just, it's very weird. I feel like it's all over the place. That was my whole point. I feel like, what are we doing here? We have a Book of Boba Fett 4 episodes. Now we got 2 that have nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe the writers, saw that the show was going down the shitter, so they just took the opportunity to take a couple episodes from The Mandalorian season 3.
No, see, dude, because they
shoehorn them in here.
But they wrap. That's the whole point. It's not like they're fucking doing these episodes right now.
No. Yeah, they wrap, but reshoots are possible. You could do reshoots in a day, and so who knows? I mean, it's just a thought, dude.
No, I know, but I mean,
it's highly unlikely that's the case,
Well, the whole reason I say it's bullshit is because, like, the world we live in now, that would have already been leaked. That Book of Boba Fett's been undergoing reshoots. You know what I'm saying? Somebody would have said something.
Yeah, but reshoots are normal for everything.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if word got out that the show was so fucking bad that they went in and did reshoots,
for sure,
we would hear about that. So I feel like they already did everything. They wrapped 7 episodes, then they started showing trailers, this and this and that. If anything, they adjusted some things maybe in post production, but that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know, man. I would love to see a Spice Factory, how it's made and where. Yeah, they can do a how it's made episode. That'd be great. I'm interested to see how that Rogue One TV series goes, but I agree about having quality over quantity. Yeah, me too. I'm totally not expecting an Andor series. I think it's a matter of Solo. It's like, they gave us a movie that nobody really asked for. And I feel that's the same way with Andor. But Solo was pretty good. So, maybe Andor will be something really great, OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars. Sorry. Just real quick on that one. He says, wow, I just got my phone to show the chat. I'm such an old duck. Hello, Anthony and Mario.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you here, bro. Yeah. No, man, Solo was fun, dude. I really enjoyed it when it came on the theaters. So it had its, it had mixed reviews, but it was a victim of the sequels for sure.
Absolutely.
But I really enjoyed it. I had fun with Solo. It was a fun movie.
Yeah, I know. I only watched it once. But that's not to say that I didn't enjoy it. I don't do a lot of repeat viewings on things because there's so much content. Plus, I'm busy with other stuff, so it's hard to.
Yeah.
I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes it's hard for me to dedicate a couple hours to watch a movie.
It's absolutely not crazy, man. Same here. I'm so far behind on so much shit, dude. It's not even funny. I mean, I'm surprised I made time to see Spider-Man freaking 3. So.
Right. So, but Solo was cool. Solo was cool, man. Real quick, Beskar Kid says he's got a bail leg day. Have a good one, Anthony and Mario. Thanks very much, brother. Man,
hey,
you don't need a leg day, bro. Your legs you don't skip leg. Well, I guess that's the point, right? You don't.
Let him do his thing. Let him do his thing.
He does his thing. We'll talk to you later, though, brother. And
enjoy leg day, man.
Hell yeah. Thor says I've been watching Star Wars since '77 and enjoyed all of them. There's nothing wrong with liking some more than others. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, I grew up with the originals, but I still think Return of the Jedi sucks. In my opinion.
77, dude. How awesome is that to be able to experience that whole thing when it went down, man? I mean, that's so cool, dude. I envy you, bro.
Hell yeah. I mean, we're a little behind, but not by much. I mean, like, I still grew up with the originals when I was a kid in the 80s, so they were still fairly new. I didn't see them in the theater.
I remember seeing Jedi in the theater when it came out, and that's it. So, but yeah, that was fun, man.
And Jedi's okay. I just felt like of the original trilogy, Return of the Jedi was the weakest one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A
It doesn't
New Hope
suck
will
by any
always be-
means, but
Right,
it was
right. It doesn't
it was
suck.
one of the
It's-
weakest ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to, it's hard to dictate. It's like Hot Toys. You know how
Sure.
I said that the Armorer was the worst figure of the year. But that still says that shows the testament of Hot Toys though, because I still love the Armorer figure. There's still a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It's still great, but it's like the worst one in my opinion of that year's release. But even the worst is still awesome. That's my whole point. Like I feel the same way with Return of the Jedi. It's the worst out of that trilogy, but it's awesome. It's awesome. So
Cash says that he's been watching since December 21st and he's got to start somewhere.
yeah, my goodness. Yeah,
That's
Cash
wild.
is just starting his Star Wars experience journey.
Cash, did you finish A New Hope yet, bro? Let me know.
Yes, let us know, man. Hasbro just announced another Star Wars stream February 9th. Wonder what stuff they'll pull out from these episodes. Hints of Hot Toys possibilities. Well, I'll tell you one thing. The Black Series, and I can't really speak so much on the vintage collection. I know you probably can, Mario, but I know as far as Black Series, they put out everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot for the vintage collection as well, man. So they did announce a Book of Boba Fett, wave for the vintage collection, and yeah, I completely expect a lot more to come out of it. So yeah, I can't wait. I love the vintage collection line. Speaking of which, I was taking a look at some of my orders, and the Razor Crest is starting to process now. So
Was that HasLab one?
The HasLab Razor Crest. Yeah, I might be getting that in soon, man. So
okay,
yeah, bro,
that'll be cool.
We'll see what happens. We'll see, man.
Now so fill me in, or maybe anybody in the chat who doesn't know either. So the HasLab Razor Crest, is that a Black Series scale or is that a vintage collection scale?
It's a 3.75 scale.
Okay, so it'd be like the vintage style.
Right. They scale it so that it's somewhat in actual scale to the figures, and what it would be like if it was like kind of like full size in a sense, you know what I mean? So not like before where they would have you would have a smaller figure, but they would still scale the ship where it's not like true to life. You know what I mean? Where this
right,
one
but this is like true
is
scale
more,
to the 3.75s.
Okay. Basically, yeah. It may be off a little bit, but it's gonna be big, man. It's gonna be huge.
Right. So I mean, can you open it up and put figures in there and position them in the chairs and everything?
Yep.
Just like when we were kids.
You totally can. You totally can. Yeah. It comes with like 6 carbonite blocks as well. It's got the whole sleeping chambers.
Wow. Okay.
It's got everything, man. There's a lot that it comes with, bro. So
I didn't really look into it because I heard that they did it, and then I heard that it was out, that it sold pretty quick, and then I didn't look into it. I was like, all right, whatever. I missed it.
Yeah.
So that's a wrap. Carlos says, Mario, sell me your 66 Batman and Robin.
Hey, man, shoot me an offer.
Yep. Shoot him an offer.
Shoot me an offer I can't refuse.
That's
Put
right.
it that way.
Ralph says he was born in 78, so Return of the Jedi is the only one I actually remember from being a little kid.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was born in 77, man. And I was told that, since birth, my parents went to go see Star Wars in the theater while, with me in their arms and this and that. So I kind of was there,
Right?
So,
yeah. Well, I was born in 81, so like I didn't get to see the originals in the theater, but I still watched them 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
It was hella fresh at that time. And, watched it on, on VHS and just over and over, man. I wore those tapes out, man.
Dude, we all did, man.
Yeah. Wow. A single songwriter says the details and weathering on the HasLab Razor Crest is so amazing. You can take pictures of it outside in the sun and it will look so real even as a background.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that, man. That's gonna be fun.
See, it would have been really cool if I got one, because I would do exactly that. Because I live in a fucking desert. I would just go outside, put the Razor Crest down.
Yeah, you actually
and have my
Tatooine
6-scale hot
Navarro.
toy like Mando, and you can perspective that shit with my lens, kick back, and take a cool. You could do some cool shit, but
dude, maybe I'll send it to you, man. Take some photos and send that shit back.
I could, man. That would be freaking sweet, dude. I would.
Yeah,
I would. I'd do some cool shit. OG fan says, I've seen every Star Wars movie opening weekend since Memorial Day 77, even all 3 sequels, even though after The Last Jedi, I knew my Star Wars was over and resisted watching Mando because of it. I think, that's a good point, man, because I felt the same way. I was like, shit, we're getting some Mandalorian show. What the fuck is this going to be? Because I was so like turned off after the sequels. But of course, being a fan of Star Wars, you're like, all right, well, you have to watch it, right? You got to watch it. Okay, let's see what this show's about. And then it just pulled me back in.
Definitely, yeah. You're a fan. You're not gonna let if something that comes out, you're not gonna watch it. I mean, it's not like you're not going to watch it. You know what I mean? So if it's there, of course you're gonna consume it. So no matter how bad it's gonna be.
I agree. Jason says, now my question, because of the HasLab did well, I wonder if they will do a production of the Razor Crest.
No, they said that it's the HasLab projects will not see any production runs, from what I understand. They still haven't done a sail barge. So I think they've kind of proven that they won't do it. So if you missed out on it, you missed out on it. And it sucks, but that's just how they're doing it. But we'll see. I hope they... Yeah, I hope they do it. Maybe in a different line, actually not in the vintage collection, but just actually give collectors the opportunity to pick up the Razor Crest like in some sort of other collection, because they've rebranded so many times, so they could do that, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't think it'll be the last one. Like you said, they'll probably have something a little different, but
yeah.
Tim says he's just going to leave his Razor Crest in pieces on a table to rep final Mando appearance. Maybe Jawa's picking through the mess. Hell yeah. That's great, man. Wow, Sith Scale Separatist said, I saw A New Hope in the drive-in theater with my parents. I was 5 years old and instantly hooked. Been a fan ever since. That would have been a cool experience, man. I missed the drive-ins.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Doesn't mean that they won't do a Black Series. And yeah, you never know. I don't think. Dude. Come on, man. It's toys, bro. I mean, how many Millennium Falcons have we seen in the past 40 years?
But a freaking 6-inch scaled Razor Crest, that thing would be ridiculously huge. So, yeah, man.
Yeah. But I'm just saying they may do something, or you'll get a Lego version or something, or you know what I mean? It's not going to be the only Razor Crest out there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Would you buy a Mando's new Naboo fighter? Yeah. Hot Toys made it.
Oh, hell no.
Or Jazz Inc. or somebody, or like a 6-scale version.
That's too damn big. I would pick up a vintage collection version if they did it, but yeah, I mean, 6-scale wise, no, that'd be cool. But
it would be cool.
It'd be huge.
I would just hang it with some fishing wire, bro.
Yeah, people do that too.
Yeah,
I've seen
have Mando in the cockpit and just be like, "Yo, it's dope."
You know what people do is that some people actually display their ships on the walls, so they basically nail them up in a sense to the wall, and they're mounted on the wall, so the whole wall is
like vertically, right? It's like how I hang my guitar. I'll hang my guitar on the wall on the neck, so it just yeah,
the same way
as a display. I just don't have it right. Well, it's actually right there. There's the neck, but you know what I'm saying? Like usually I would hang it on the wall or something like that.
Yeah.
I would buy a 144 scale die-cast Razor Crest if it was that weathering detail like the HasLab version. Yeah, man.
That'd be cool.
Jason says that they have the Snowspeeder and X-Wing in the Slave 1, I guess, as vintage.
In the vintage version, yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying a 6-scale Razor Crest would be 10 feet long and 5 feet high? I don't know.
Yeah. No, thank you. I mean, it could be. I mean, you guys remember the Falcon in 6 scale when they showed that over there? And
I was crazy looking, bro.
That was insane. You couldn't even fit that in your house, man. You had to take your damn roof off, or at least us peasants would have to do that. But to get to fit that damn thing in there,
it would be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Star Wars is so memorable to us fans. Empire Strikes Back will always be my favorite. Last movie I saw with my dad. Love taking my kids to see the prequels. Yeah, and I can appreciate that, right? Because it becomes a generational thing. So regardless of the film, it's like I'm doing the same thing I did with my parents, with my kids. Like that's cool. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Didn't you say the Jazzing Snowspeeder is going to be 3x3? Yeah, it is. It's 3 feet by 3 feet, man. So
it's huge.
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
I know.
Huge.
I'm really considering picking it up, but I don't know. I don't know just yet. Carlos says he has a 1/43 scale Falcon. It's like 3 feet long. But the Naboo Starfighter is not that big of a ship.
No, it's a single man fighter, but still.
So that's why I was thinking that might be cool. I'm not too sure though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe it's a little bit smaller than an X-wing.
Yeah, maybe. Single Songwriter says I'd be happy to get a 6 scale X-wing cockpit with working lights. Yeah, look. Here's the thing. Cool. The reason why I would like stuff like that, honestly, for me, is so I could just take photos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when Jazzing did the Millennium Falcon, that whole cockpit area and then the back area, that's cool. I would position shit in there just right, get it framed, and like take some cool photos. Other than that, I don't know where I would put this shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, but it'd be fun to take photos.
Yeah, it looks great in other people's displays. You know, just not all of us can, really do that. I had it on pre-order, but I had to cancel it. But yeah, I mean, I came to my senses as like, I want to display those figures, by themselves. I don't want to like have them confined to a cockpit,
Right.
So I want to be able to, see them on the shelf and actually enjoy them.
No, I agree. It's just hard for me because I'm, even though I'm a fan of Star Wars, I'm also very much into 6th scale, right? So it's hard for me. Whereas I know with you have a lot of you collect a lot of vintage, or even some Black Series, different scales of stuff, statues even. For me, I've been solely like 6th scale, so it's hard for me. Sometimes I tend to not look at other things that aren't 6th scale, and then I miss out on them, So me, I'm just like, yo, give me a 6th scale something. Give me Anakin Starfighter. They showed that shit off. I don't think they'll ever get. I don't know if they'll ever release it. But stuff like that is what I want. I mean, you keep doing Batmobiles and DeLoreans and shit. It's like
they showed
Star Wars needs some stuff.
They showed a TIE fighter that was done. I think it was humongous. I think they showed a TIE Interceptor. I would love that. I mean, I love that design. I'm not saying that I would get it, but I actually, I really appreciate that design. I mean, they did the Anakin's Jedi Starfighter as well. That thing was huge. So to me, I don't think it's practical. I mean, I'm sure it has its collectors out there that would actually pick it up, but yeah, man. I mean, if space weren't really an issue for me, I might consider it, because it'd be cool. But I think in my opinion, it's just more practical, just for the smaller scales, either or studio scale. That'd be dope. I would love to actually get into that. Have like a bunch of studio scale models. My problem is I can't paint worth a shit,
Right.
So
Yeah,
I would have to have that done like already done already. So it would be expensive, but I would love it. I would actually love to get into something like that. I don't know.
No, I agree, man. But it's just hard because, like I said, I have so many Hot Toys. So it's like, okay, it'd be really cool to have some 6th scale vehicles, ships, because it just fits for me. It's like I have the speeder bike, right? It looks right because it's properly scaled with my collection. Now, even though a 6th scale ship would be pretty freaking big, like that snow speeder, I still really think I want to get it. Because then it just works. It's all the same scale. So I know space is an issue, but damn, would that look cool, man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have the Black Series version of that snow speeder, and even in 6 inches, it's humongous. I mean, I can imagine a freaking 6 scale. Like you said, 3 feet by 3 feet. That's a huge footprint, bro.
That's huge.
So.
It is. I'm thinking about it because here's the problem. And I know you guys can't see them that great, but my custom shelves, I guess I could point over to these. These are a little bit easier. These are 3 feet in length here, or in width, right? Or whatever the hell this is. 3 feet.
Yeah, in width. Mm-hmm.
That's the snow speeder right there. Then flip
thing.
it another 3 feet. I mean, it won't fit on these shelves.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my depth here is like 16 inches.
So you need 2 of them.
So For depth, yeah. Like I would not be able to.
Depth. You would need to double deck them in order to actually really fit that.
Yeah, I mean that's insane. So where do you put something that big?
Hanging from the ceiling, like you said. Just look up.
Yeah, I think that'd be the best way to do it. I think that'd be the best. I mean, I don't know how else to do it, man. Dude, too bad I live in Arizona. Man. I guess I could go up north during the winter. Because I just take the snow speeder up out there when it's snowing.
There you go.
Just
there you go.
Throw it on the ground.
Yeah, man.
Look, some other shit. Take some photos.
You're not far from Colorado, man. So you can head out there to the Rockies when it's snowing.
Oh yeah, just, totally, bro. I mean, you could. I mean, I can go up to like Prescott or Flagstaff around here. That's like a 2-hour drive, and I can, it does snow up there, up north, but
there you go.
That's not the city. It is a city, but what I mean, it's not here. It's not in the metropolitan area, so it's a little bit of a journey. But that would be really fun. Imagine that, having that snow speeder out there in the snow.
That'd be sick.
Take some really awesome shots out there. Ooh, I love that stuff, man. I love it. Yeah, exactly, Jason. I was saying that on some time ago. I was just talking about that. Maybe it was on my stream yesterday that talking about the snow speeder. I was like, that's coffee table. You have to build something custom with acrylic, probably acrylic. I don't think I'd mess with glass. I don't want that shit to break. And make a coffee table and have it inside the coffee table. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I still want my coffee table display would have to be the 66 Batmobile. I'm still on the fence about picking that up from Jost, but I love it.
Well,
that's like that would be my centerpiece. That's my great. I've always loved that car, man, and it would be a complete centerpiece for me. So
I think I'm picking up his Batman Forever Batmobile.
Really? Okay.
I think so. Because listen, I mean, you can say whatever you want, about Batman Forever. But the fact that, there's Hot Toys coming of Batman and Robin, and I want to pick them up. So then you're like, oh shit, now there's a 6 scale Batman Forever Batmobile, and I can have them as a display. And I just think that would look cool. I just think that would look cool as hell, like having the vehicle with both of them all in the same scale.
Now that was a wild design too. That particular Batmobile.
It was.
That was a funky design.
I mean, that crazy shark fin in the back, and like it's just. I mean, it would still look pretty badass, and the thing lights up, so you can plug it in. Yeah. Make a cool little display out of it, and be like, "Yo, that's cool."
That's cool. The one that has like cutouts on the sides where they said it's supposed to look like a skeleton of some sort, like a ribcage.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a wild. I just saw this video. I think they were talking about basically all the Batmobiles, and then they brought them all out together from everywhere from the 66 to the Tumbler and everything in between. That was so freaking cool to see, man. I loved it. I love the Batmobile designs, man. They're so freaking cool.
Yeah, they are cool. And the fact that I didn't get, I don't have the 89 Batman. I don't. And whether or not they reissue that in a few years after the Flash movie or something, who knows? Even then I don't have the Batmobile, the 89. And that's fetching, high price. And then
would you feel compelled to if you got an 89 version of the?
Yeah, I would feel compelled to. Yeah, sure, of course. But I think at that point we would need to see a reissue of it because that was a Hot Toys vehicle too.
Yep.
So, and they reissued the Tumbler, right?
That's crazy. I still can't wrap my head around that they did that. That's insane.
So, if they put out another Batman, why wouldn't they reissue the 89 Batmobile? So
yeah.
Well, my whole point is, other than outside of fucking 66, that's our only Batman and Robin. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there was no other Robin cinematically either.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's right. Yeah. So it's like, okay, and I don't have 66. That would be cool. Look, like ideally, that would be awesome. I like Batman so much that I would do that. I would get like every Batman and every Batmobile because we now have every Batmobile. The only thing we may not have is the Batman and Robin version.
Some bitch.
You see what I'm saying?
You're right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And who knows? Hot Toys in a couple years can put out a George Clooney Batman and Robin version and like an Alicia Silverstone and an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Would you really consider
Freeze.
getting that, man? Would you really consider getting that line?
if they gave me an Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze.
Hey, everybody, chill.
Chill,
Fucking
the
guy,
Ice
dude.
Age. Like, come on, I would totally get that. Are you kidding me?
Come on, sing the song. Come on.
Yeah, exactly, man. I would fucking get it, bro. I would get it. So it's hard to say, but can you imagine though if you guys had, and I know it's a little off topic, but if you had every 6 scale Batmobile with the respective Batmans and
That'd
like
be
this
crazy
long display or something like.
That'd be crazy. I mean, I don't think you won't be able to fit them. Well, no, you will, but that's like a whole freaking Magic case. That's like one entire case that's dedicated to the freaking car. You know?
Well, yeah. Yeah, dude.
That voice.
Yeah. It would be really awesome. See, Andreas said I would own every Batmobile. Yeah, exactly. Like if it would just be really cool. And my whole idea
It
was
would be,
so that
yeah.
the Batman Forever Batmobile lights up. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Jazz Inc. one lights up. Even if it doesn't have LEDs, I got cool lights or whatever you can set up. But I wanted to have that Batmobile there with Batman and Robin, and you could even get like a bat signal. I mean, you know what I mean, and have that plugged in and turn on or whatever. Have a little light coming on, and just have this little corner display. And I'd be like, "That's cool, man.
Give me
That would
all
just
of
look
that.
cool."
Give me all of that, but for 66, man. And game over. That's it. That's all I need.
Well, I mean, you're
I would
already
love
there,
that,
right?
yeah.
I mean, you already have Batman and Robin. Just go pick up the Jazz Inc. Batmobile,
And
then
have that. If
and
they
craft
actually
a
did
bat signal.
that would be sick.
Yo,
I
it's
love
not hard
that.
to make. You can 3D print it. It's just a spotlight, and carve out
Yeah.
the bat signal, put it in there, put a light bulb in there, plug that bitch in, done. Like, you know what I'm
Boom.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
That would be awesome.
Oh, yeah. We'll see.
Andy H says, totally off topic, but give me a 6 scale Airwolf. Hell yeah. Give me that. Give me a 6 scale Knight Rider, A-Team, Magnum PI, Miami Vice. Give me all that shit. I'll take all that stuff. You kidding me? You kidding me? I'd eat it up. So anyway, I think we should probably wrap, man. It's 2.5 hours in.
2.5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. I know most people will probably tune in on the replay for the live reaction discussion, and now we have all our after discussion. So it's good, man. It's good. So appreciate everybody tuning in. And yeah, I mean, you got anything going on, Mario?
Yeah, you know what? So basically, if anyone doesn't know, I am no longer affiliated with Collecting Weekly. We've kind of, parted ways a bit. It's creative differences in a sense, so it's just basically that. So for right now, I'm just basically freelancing, hanging out. I'll be here with Anthony on Saturdays doing our thing with the posed up reviews. That'll be fun. Lael and I are still doing Uncivilized Scoundrels, and I'm considering starting something up personally. So if you guys want to subscribe, check out my channel El Profesoro. I'll be there, and I might be I'm considering doing something. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, single songwriter. That was recent. So
yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, best of luck to everybody involved and whatnots. And
Absolutely.
if you're going to be making a channel, we'll go ahead and put that in. You know what I'm saying? El Profesoro. That'll be cool. Whatever you decide to do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Everybody will support and say what's up, and obviously, check out and what have yous.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate the support from the community, from you guys, from all, all my buds been streaming with. Like I mentioned before, the modifications are coming in. I will be putting it all together, and I will definitely be putting up a collection tour. So be on the lookout for that. That'll be one of the first things I'll be doing. I've got a bunch of statues coming in, so I'll definitely be doing some unboxings and showcases, when they arrive, all in due time. So yeah, if you guys are interested, just check me out. Instagram El Profesoro with all zeros instead of O's, and on YouTube, same thing, El Profesoro. You guys can see me there.
Oh yeah, and I'll be sure to be putting a link, in the descriptions and whatnots for you as well, because now that whatever you may be doing, it's going to be cool, and I think people are going to want to tune in and support that. You're already saying in chat, hey, awesome. We'll go
Yeah,
ahead and
I
subscribe.
really appreciate everybody, man.
Yeah, so that'll be awesome, dude. I can't wait for that. And yeah, man. I mean, you guys kind of already know what's going on here on my channel. You know, I'm doing the Boba Fett stuff every week, and then we got one more week to go. And then, you know, like I said, 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna go ahead and give away the IG-11. My streams are on Saturday evenings, and I don't know, man. Look, I was sick, right? I was sick for a little while, and I'm thinking about my reviews, and it's like I still want to do some reviews. I just haven't gotten around to it, and I know people like just to see my take on it, so I'll probably still be doing reviews, but they're just not as, you know what I'm saying? It's not as often. I'm not trying to really do this whole race to day one review. That's really expensive, and it's like between Sideshow automatically putting out a review instantly, and I know it's more of a commercial for them, but people get to see that, you know. So it's I feel like there's no necessary you know, there's no rush to get a figure right away and then do the review. So I'm still going to be doing my reviews, but they'll be a little bit, you know, peppered in throughout the channel rather than you know, trying to do them instantly. So will we get a beard tutorial video? That might be his first video.
If you guys want a morning routine, sure, man. I'll show you how to use a blow dryer and a comb and some balm, and yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
That would be awesome.
You guys are awesome.
Otherwise, I mean, you know, between that and the streams, man, that's kind of what we got going on right now, and then the reviews that, you know, Mario and I do on Saturdays. So I think actually, since we're both here together, we should probably let everybody know who is interested. I think our next review is actually going to be on Sunday this week, right, instead of Saturday.
Yes. I actually have something going on Saturday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it, but we're gonna go ahead and do it Sunday. And Anthony, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we're doing 3 short troopers.
Yes.
You know, with the commander, the grunt, and the sergeant or the general, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That'll be fun, man. Look out for that this Sunday, man.
Yep. And I don't know what time we'll be doing it, but like early afternoon ish is what I'm guessing on Sunday. So we'll know. I'll update. You know, I'll update the thumbnail and get it, you know, prepped, and then you guys should see it. And you know, let me know, and also let me know, because I've been hearing a lot of problems with people. People are like subscribed and they have the bell notification on, but some people are saying that they're not even getting notified that I went live. So
yeah,
for safe measure, I would just say, you know, go ahead and hit the bell anyway. And but let me know if you're not getting notifications, because that's weird. I don't know what YouTube's doing. I've had a couple people tell me that they've somehow been unsubscribed to me as well, and they weren't sure why. And I was like, no, I didn't, because a couple people said, did you like clear off subscribers or something? I had to resubscribe. I said, no, I don't even think you can do that. So, yeah, it's weird. Strange. It's weird. You know, Fig Fate says, yeah, sometimes I don't get notified. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm not monetized yet. I'm not a YouTube partner. So who knows what they do over there? I have no idea. So I would still recommend, you know, hitting the bell anyway, and just, you know, let me know. Let me know if you guys don't get notified. So otherwise, Saturdays, those are the main days. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to be on Brother Cousins for Best of the Best. And Saturday, obviously my stream, but I should also be on Aries' stream, I think, Saturday as well. Saturdays, I think. So we'll stay tuned. Again, you know, I'll update you guys, you know, on Instagram or whatever, and in the Facebook group. So if you guys also haven't been in there, go check it out. It's just 6 Scale Mafia on Facebook. Come check out the group, hang out, show some pictures, talk some hot toys. You know what I mean? It's no drama, no bullshit. I run a pretty tight ship over there, but it's pretty relaxed. So come check it out if you haven't already. And I guess with that, man, we're outie, huh?
That's it, man.
All right, guys. You guys have a good rest of the day, and we will see you later. Peace.